more though. But does finish him off. Gets 2. Gets 3. What a hit that hits him 65%. Wow! And does it go in? It goes in! It goes in!
The line swing 5-1. 2 4v1. 5v1. None!
Good evening, Pio Nation. I hope you're doing well tonight. My name is Matt Williamson.
And I'm Corey Recruiter.
And you are watching Marietta College Esports. So tonight we have a huge match where our undefeated Valorant team is going up against undefeated Nazareth. Which means at the end of tonight, one team's going to remain undefeated and the other one, well, will not be undefeated.
Well, I mean, if we do win, there's going to be a bit of a target on our back as we'll be completely undefeated. I think we can do it. We have the momentum on our side. Of course, they do too, but the players seem pretty confident.
Yeah, and there's also playoff implications with this match because whoever wins will automatically qualify for the NECC division playoffs. Now, if whoever loses, they can still move on if they win next week, but it's still a crucial game for the Pioneers. We're already in the lobby. We know that the first map is going to be Bind. Second map will be the reworked Sunset. And then if we do go to map 3, it will be Split. So what do you know about the reworks and Sunset? Because I don't know anything.
Okay, I know pretty much nothing. I think they might have changed the middle a little bit. It's just a small rework. I mean, it's not like they completely changed an entire site or anything, but I'll probably notice it when we're in game.
All right. So while we're ready to get started up, because since it can be any time, we're going to go over the roster for the Valorant team. So I'm just going to go in order here. We're going to have senior Austin Mosh, Austin A60 playing. We're going to have sophomore Trey Johnson Pelican playing. Sophomore Drew Martin Nihil playing. We're going to have sophomore Zachary Simpkins OP Knees playing. And our captain junior Ian Onehus McLovin. Of course, we have our head coach Derek Games Grump. A few other announcements while we are waiting for things. We are still in the middle of our Buy Blue Light fundraising campaign. We're working on trying to raise funds for a program and specifically to get blue light glasses for our students. We have about 9 days left in the campaign. So if you would like to contribute, you can go to bit.ly/MCX Buy Blue Light. The QR code is up on your screen. If you're not able to contribute, even sharing the link to friends and family and social media can go a long way. We would truly appreciate your support. Also, this Sunday will be our second Marietta Esports Campus Clash, where we'll be hosting a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament for all Marietta College students, faculty, and staff to see who is the best Smash player on campus, at least for the month of November. So it's going to be $5 to participate. We will be trying to stream it on Twitch. It's going to be... what I was about to say, because I'm checking the chat, we might be starting in a second. But yeah, 50% of the prize pool will go towards the top 3 winners. So definitely check that out. And it looks like we are going to get things started up here. So maybe I'll try to throw in some additional announcements after the first game. But Marietta will be defending on Bind. The ready checks have been coming out. So we're just waiting for them to start up. At least I thought that's what they said.
Yeah, and we've looked pretty dang strong on Bind so far. I didn't look at how well the other team is doing currently on Bind. I'm not sure if it's one of their normal map picks, but certainly we have shown a lot of dominance on Bind so far.
Yeah, I think at least from the scouting that Nazareth has done very well in pretty much every map that they've competed in. So they're a very solid program, a very solid Valorant team. But right now, the Pioneers have been doing very well too. So this is definitely going to be a clash of titans, if you will. And here we go, Marietta College playing on Bind. Now we are going to be from the coach's perspective, so we're going to have to wait just a little bit to see what agents are picked. So your guess is as good as mine. They did write it up on our whiteboard earlier as far as what they're going to pick, but I just don't remember what they're doing.
I'm pretty sure we talked about this last time a little bit. Actually, they pretty much have a set comp for Bind. Last time they mixed it up a little bit, and they still won, but it was a little weird to see. But we're definitely, I know we are definitely going to see Cypher for sure. He's going to be on B site most likely. I'm pretty sure they're going to go Brimstone, probably Raze. I'm not sure about the other two. I think last time they played Gecko as well, but they could change that up. I'm not sure. I think Gecko got nerfed a little bit, so we'll see if they maybe pull a different initiator. Gecko's nerf was kind of, it was more of a rework. It made it a little bit harder to pick up his little orb ability things, but the abilities themselves are a little bit better. So it's a bit of a trade-off, but.
Alright, so we're going to see the Rays, Cypher, Brimstone, ISO coming out for Austin, and Pelican will be on Sky for the Pioneers.
Yeah, and we'll see Nazareth in Viper, Sky, Cypher, Reyna, and Omen, so they have a double controller setup. It's going to be kind of interesting seeing them on attack first. Certainly Viper is going to be able to probably lock down a lot of entrances. I'm assuming they're going to throw the Whipper Wall and A to start out with, probably. That's what a lot of teams do. And it's also going to be interesting to see how well ISO does. A lot of players do not like playing against ISO, of course, because he's got that shield that prevents him from getting shot one time. But we'll see what happens. And the other team having a Reyna is interesting as well, because that's a pretty aggressive agent. If you don't get kills, you're basically useless to your team. So we'll see if she's leading the charge for their team and what site they're going on, as we'll see Cypher and ISO on B and the rest of the team pulling down A.
Looks like camera is... Yeah, see, Nihil does spot one, will fall back over to site A.
We do see the Viper Wall up on A, trying to separate out the site. Brimstone watching long.
Caution here.
Marietta waiting for the attack to come in. Nazareth, they could be rotated by now. They might be rotating right now. We don't know. Neither does the team. Everyone is just waiting. Cypher jump peeking hookah. McLovin's been pretty strong in the Cypher so far. We see smoke come on to B. So potentially Nazareth rotated. The Flash didn't see anybody, but they hear some footsteps and they're rushing onto A. Watch out, 2 players down for Marietta already. Only Brimstone left on site. He's running into lamps, trying to stay alive. He sees the Reyna, but he gets traded out. And it'll be down to Cypher and ISO to retake this. It's going to be very tough. It's a 2v5 situation. Looking like Nazareth doesn't even give them any free picks either, as McLovin's peeking out. He gets smoked off. They're going to push out together. Here we go. Nobody on site instantly. Finds the Omen. ISO getting shot from lamps though. McLovin sees ones in showers. Gets the other Cypher. Viper finds ISO. It's all down to Cypher. 1v3. Can McLovin do it? Finds the Viper. 2 left. Time's running out. He gets flashed. Oh, another flash comes out and he gets traded.
Yeah, they just used all their utility there to take him out, but I mean, the fact that he was able to take down 3 after the plant was very good, best of circumstances, but of course now it's going to be a bonus round for Nazareth, but we'll see if Marietta can find a way to at least get a couple of picks to put them in good position for round 3.
Yeah, it seems like Nazareth was making a rotate over to B, and then they all ran into showers, and Marietta wasn't watching it as close as they should have been, and Nazareth was able to get on site pretty easily. We'll see if they go with the same strat. Viper Wall still up on A, and Nihil will push up into showers this time, trying to deny that space. Cypher sees one over on B site as the round starts to slow down. This is different from what a lot of teams are seeing. This is a difference between an undefeated team. A lot of teams you've been seeing, they just instantly rush onto site, but Nazareth is playing with Marietta's minds. Oh, as ISO gets taken down, not paying attention, and Reyna gets a kill, as it's only 2 now on A site, 4 versus 5. We'll see if another pick comes out. The heal. It's going to be just Sky alone in long. The site is separated by that Viper Wall, as we'll see. Rotates over towards A site. Cypher anchoring onto B. They want to have at least a few together, as we'll see Arena flash onto B, and looking like they're going to plant here, as Brimstone will also be coming over.
Yeah, so they rotate over, but now just looking for the opportunity to move in. Waiting for the smokes. They're going to get spotted. Takes down neither, unfortunately, because it was double teamed. And OPDs is going to get taken out, and it's just Pelican that's left. just not much you can do there, but I mean...
Yeah, I think it was McLovin had a pretty good chance. They didn't expect him to be all the way in the side corner, but unfortunately he wasn't able to get either of those kills. Of course, it was a pretty easy round for Nazareth because they had guns and Marietta had pistols, so not much chance of them winning it. But we'll see Marietta with the advantage now, as Nazareth will keep their guns from last time, which is a bit of a disadvantage. We'll have like a Bulldog, a Spectre, something like that, and we'll see Marietta with full rifles.
This will be the opportunity that Marietta is looking for to try to get back. Looks like there might have been a possible ping over by Site A, and they're going to be falling back. Pelican does get taken down right away, and they're going to start planting. Nihil does take down the Reyna, but they do get the spike planted onto Site A. Nihil looking for another player, but it seemed like they backed off. Now the rest of the Pioneers will rotate around. McLovin's up on top side, trying to get the view. OP Knees does get a pick onto the Viper, and we're going to try to start defusing. OP Knees does spot one. It's a 1-for-1 trade. And McLovin taking down 2 himself. And that might be the opportunity to start defusing. And they do get it, and they will get on the board.
Yeah, it seems like Nazareth was trying to play off-site and long all together, but unfortunately because they were all sort of in that one angle, it's very easy for Marietta to choke them out of sight, and they were threatening to defuse, so Nazareth had to do something, and they lost the gunfights, and Marietta was able to close out the round, get the defuse, and we'll see McLovin already with his ult.
We'll see if he tries to utilize it early to spot where Nazareth will be going. And we see the Reyna has the ultimate as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Usually if they're going to use their ult, they use it right before they engage, since the Reyna ult is always active once they use it. And we'll see 2 towards B site, Reyna and Sky. And we're assuming the rest of the team is probably also over towards B. We'll see a Brim Smoke to hold down Hookah. And Marietta waiting patiently on A site. They're playing back. They're ready for an explosive push. They're holding crossbars as much as they can. Viper Wall's up on A, but nobody's pushing, so Nazareth trying to throw Marietta off. Of course, they haven't been yet. Nobody knows where anyone is. They just saw a Cypher cam on A site. And they saw the Cypher too over towards A. Of course, that's their Sentinel, so they could just be anchoring. And it's looking like that's what OP Knees thinks as he runs over to B site, trying to help the team. A push that may or may not be coming. They're leaving ISO. Oh, nope, they're all rotating over towards A. Here it comes. Viper gets taken out by Pelican in showers. Oh, trade though, and OP Knees gets Reyna as well. Nihil takes down Cypher, and now it's a 2 versus 4. Nihil gets taken down by Omen. Sky takes down McLovin. It's a 2 versus 2. They're behind the box, they know it. ISO gets him, but gets traded out by Omen at the last second.
Yeah, that was so winnable at that point, but when Marietta just kind of rushed in to retake, Nazareth was able to capitalize on that and get several picks at the same time.
Yeah, if it was actually, I think they could have maybe spammed the box. You can shoot through that box that they're hiding around. Of course, that's why the Sky probably peeked out. But because they ran so far forward, it left the Omen like with a really easy shot because they're just sitting out in the open. And I don't think they realized that the Omen, I don't think was with the Sky. I think Omen was near long. So bit of an unfortunate round, but we'll see them try to stabilize. Of course, they're going to be a little bit broke. And we see Pelican immediately get taken down into lamps and an ultimate coming out from the enemy Sky. Nihil pushed up into showers. He's going to be stuck. Brimstone also on site. Cypher's rotating over. Nihil finds one, but he gets taken down, and the Nazareth is pushing out of showers and onto site as they get flashed. And Maritta's down to just 1 player. He has a Spectre though. He could find a kill here. They're gonna know where he is because he uses utility. He's looking to get at least a kill, though he's gonna get stunned, and the Omen takes him down.
Yeah, just the use of Sky's ultimate there was just kind of, even though they were able to take out most of them, was able to identify where the Pioneers were, and they were just winning those gunfights and taking them one by one. And I think it was just basically Austin that was left by the time they even took Site A.
Yeah, it was especially the Sky Ultimate is pretty powerful when the opponent doesn't have guns, because you have to shoot those little cabbage things, otherwise they'll stun you. It's not like they just, tell you where they are. They're pretty useful for pushing on site, especially if they can't shoot them. So we'll see Marietta switch up their defense a little bit. This time we got ISO on A site. Pelican still in lamps, and we'll see Cypher pushed up all the way in Garden. So we'll see if McLovin's able to get some kills with that off ankle position. And he also changed his setup a little bit, so so far I don't think Nazareth has hit. No, they hit B one time. So we'll see if they go back to A. Of course, Merida would probably like to be able to push off the attack. They have a pretty defensive side on B with their smokes and their sentinel, and they'll see Cypher Cam and Hookah. Oh, they see Omen and A site though. Who's gonna take advantage first? Reyna's and Hookah. Opini saw him. Here comes a smoke. I don't think he's gonna ult yet. He's gonna peek it to see if they're still there. There it is, they saw him. I think somebody was there. Oh, Viper takes down one on A site though, catches them lacking. Oh, and they're pushing out. Viper gets another one, and Reyna takes down the last person on site for Marietta.
Yeah, they just waited for the opportunity to get those picks, and just taking down all three of them that quick is not what Marietta needs right now. Opinies is going to try to sneak his way through, but both openings are going to be well covered. We're going to see McLovin starting to work his way through.
See if there's anyone lamps. Yep, there is. Sees the Viper. They're fighting the Brimstone. Sending a Molly. They're going to have to push onto site. Here we go. McLovin. He's looking for any kills. He's looking for the defuse. Reyna flashes out though, and unfortunately, McLovin and Opinies get taken down. It's very tough, so I think what we're seeing right now is Nazareth is taking advantage of Merida being super relaxed. They're not pushing site, we don't have to worry, and then Nazareth explodes all at once onto site, especially since they're so spread out. Merida is we don't know where they are, and that's a pretty big contrast. A lot of the other teams we've seen, they're all five together, and they're all five either instantly rush or they'll act like they're rushing and then just rotate.
Yeah. Yeah, as you're saying, they have been extremely patient, and they would wait until about 45 seconds left before they even start pushing on a site, and that confidence they have that they can win the fight and take the site, so they're not worried about rushing over there. No, Marietta has to be aware of that, because I'm thinking they're trying to be a little impatient themselves. We've seen a couple times where they're trying to overextend, looking for those picks, but then they get punished for it. So if you're going to go out and try to scout or try to get that quick pick, you have to be able to win those fights. And so far, I haven't seen Marietta win those 1v1s.
Yeah, especially we've seen the heel lurk up into showers, and usually we can rely on him to be pretty consistent with his picks, but it hasn't been coming through as much in this game. And we also see Nazareth carefully avoiding Cypher. They only went on to B one time, and that's because his utility would slow them down a lot if they were pushing onto site, especially since they're waiting late into the round. They have to be able to actually get on site once they commit, and I'm guessing Merida is going to want to take more space than they have been so that they know more so where Nazareth might be. But we'll see Nihil in a cheeky corner looking for a kill. And ISO's got a crossfire. I'm assuming Sky's ready to trade off him, but we'll see Arena over towards B site. That Cypher Cam coming in handy. OPN's ready to smoke as soon as they hear anything on site. Ooh, we're gonna see some flashes come out. I'm not sure what site they're on. There's the Arena. Oh, I'm guessing they're going towards B. Yep, there it is. There's a Skydog. And Cypher holding down Hookah by himself. They're all Garden, I'm pretty sure, so we'll see if Nihil's able to find one as he's going to go on the flank, but Cypher finds one actually in Hookah. Oh, they're all over towards A. They use the teleporter. ISO's looking to hold him off in showers on his own. He can't do it. He needs a Sky Flash. There it is. Austin gets one, but gets traded out, and here comes the heal. The ult gets one. Nikhil gets another one. Nice headshot there with the Sheriff, and it's down to just the Sky. We'll see if the Sky is able to do anything. I think this is their top frag, but of course it's a 4 versus 1, and they don't have a plan down, so I'm guessing they're gonna save.
Yeah, that ult from McLovin was absolutely huge for the Pioneers. Reyna popping the ult as kind of a distraction, thinking that they were going to be rushing Site B, where everyone else was at Site A. Austin was able to throw out his vulnerability shield thing to help out. So even though it was a 1-for-1 trade, that gave Nihil a chance to get the picks needed, though. But that ultimate came at the right time for McLovin.
Yeah. It was a really good denial of sight. I mean, like we were talking about, they wait and then they all go in at the same time. And because they were all going towards that one area, Austin's utility, like you said, hit like all of them. So they were all taking double damage. So it was really easy to get kills after that. But we'll see an early Reyna pushing up into long, getting pushed back because they're spotted Cypher this time. And Austin will take the Reyna in a duel. Doesn't win it though. And Marietta will be down 4-5, only Cypher on A site now. Of course, if you want only one person on site, it'd be him. As we'll see where Nazareth decides to go. They know they just took one off A site. As we'll see a Cypher cam and Hookah spot Brimstone. Of course, that doesn't mean they're there, it might just be one player. Here comes the Viper Wall on A site. Usually they use that as a fake. Oh, but there's a trip. They know they're towards A because of that trip, and there's a dog coming into Lamps. Pelican looking to hold this with Cypher. Cypher finds the other Sky and doesn't get the Reyna, but he stopped the plant, so now Nazareth looking to plant themselves. A Brim ult, doesn't find anybody, denied the plant though. And they're looking to retake. There's the TP. At least one person just went through the teleport over towards B site. And here comes Raze trying to deny them. They see 2, 3 on site. Gets a nice shot onto the Cypher. Oh, it gets traded out by the Reyna though. And now it's down to Brimstone and Sky to take this. OP Knees and Pelican. Can they do it? OP Knees watching the flank. They don't know if there's another one. Pelican gets taken down by the Omen, pushing up Link though. And now it's all down to OP Knees. They're just going to play time here probably. It's going to be very tough for OP Knees to do much of anything. He doesn't have any of his utility. And he looks like he's going to try and save.
Yeah, as you said, there's just not much he can do. I mean, Austin tried to go for the play, but if you're going to pick someone to 1v1, the Reyna was 12-3 and 2 is probably not the best choice for the 1v1. So losing that fight did put the Pioneers at a big disadvantage. OP Knees does get one pick, does take down the Reyna. So still looking to save and will be able to do so. At least taking one down. Oh, he just taking out the last second. So he was not able to save. So that has to be very frustrating.
Yeah, that was pretty unlucky. The Omen just guessed that he was behind that box. And of course, you can shoot through that box. So unfortunately, he did lose his life, but really I think the Reyna basically won that entire round for them, like you were saying, especially Austin ulted kind of early. I'm guessing he thought they might be all rushing on a site and he wanted to delay it, but unfortunately that was not the case and he kind of just left his team in a 4v5, but we'll see a different play come out from McLovin as he pushes up to take space. He sees the Reyna, he's playing it patiently, gets the headshot, there's a top frag down, gets the Omen too! That's a huge play from McLovin. He's down to 21 HP, he's gonna go back, make sure he doesn't die, keep his teammates in the numbers advantage. They see the Sky, I'm guessing there's only 2 over towards B site, but Isa is gonna push back on site, everyone's playing it safe. We got the numbers advantage, let's not risk anything.
Yeah, that was absolutely huge for McLovin. And Nihil getting a pick himself, but taking down Nazareth's best player right from the get-go is going to be detrimental for Nazareth's offense. So taking out even 2 of them just is going to completely slow things down. So now it's a 5v2. So Marietta just has to hold and watch all the entrances. So they're going to have every single line, every single possible way in covered.
Yeah, they saw the spike drop towards B site too, so either they're going B site or they just took all that time to rotate all the way over to A site after they got the spike on B, which would be a little weird, but we'll get to see as they only have 30 seconds left. They might actually try and save. I mean, they could technically win this, but it would be pretty hard it's just a Cypher and a Viper, so they don't really have much potential to actually take a site. All they have is like a smoke, basically. The Cypher isn't going to be able to do much except for hold it once they're on, but yep, looks like they're going to save. They know they don't have the utility.
10 seconds.
So Austin uses this opportunity to grab another weapon, get an alt orb.
Yeah, I mean, that was huge. But McLovin, like we're talking about, the Reyna won the last round. McLovin easily won that round for them by taking down the Reyna and taking down their smokes, and he made them drop the spikes. So it's pretty huge for him.
Trust each other and we'll be fine.
And now we're going to see a timeout coming out for Nazareth, which is an interesting choice. Because, I mean, they are still in the lead. I mean, it's just kind of back and forth the past 3 rounds. But, I mean, Marietta has won 2 of the last 3. But I'm still wondering why they decided to go for the timeout this early.
My best guess is they're assuming that Marietta switched up their strats. After that play from McLovin, which was completely out of the blue, I mean, we didn't see anything really like that from Marietta before, and it completely caught Nazareth off guard. So I'm guessing they're going to try to adjust their playstyle to be a little bit more careful and watch out for lurks and flanks a little more, because they basically lost their round because of that. And I would guess maybe the coach called that, the coach or like the Reyna, I don't know. Because it would be kind of weird for the players to just randomly do that, but we'll see what play they go with. Who knows, maybe they'll go to full rushing now, but I don't think that would work out for them. Marietta's play against that playstyle a lot, but we'll get to see as the round gets set to be started. And the economies are looking pretty, I mean, they're not even, but both teams will have a full buy for probably this round and the next round, no matter what happens. So we'll see at least 2 rounds, and we'll see an easy early push-up. Nihil, along with Opinies, taking showers for themselves. They don't want anyone sneaking up into there, as Pelican holds along by himself, and McLovin and Hookah with ISO looking to hold down B-side. They see the Omen. Cypher, he's hiding in a cheeky corner looking for a kill. There's the smoke from Brimstone to deny them onto site. They threw a raise nade. I think it didn't connect. They threw it in Puka. There's an ult from the other team's Reyna. We don't know where they are though. Marietta has to be careful. They just got the ult orb. Austin knows that. They're near the teleporter, so they have to watch out for a teleport. But here comes the Skydog onto site. Finds Austin. They don't see Cypher yet though, so he could go huge. Watching Garden. Omen's Hookah. Here comes Nihil. He's looking to get the Cypher and the Omen. He's distracting them. Will the rest of the team push up? No. Nihil gets him on his own. OP Knees takes down with a Molly as well. As Sky is not in Hookah. I thought they were. Oh, there it is. There's the Scare Flash. Oh, there's a nice trade from OP Knees. Takes on the top player. Voidstorm gets the trade, and now we'll see. Nihil almost killed this guy. McLovin finishes him off, and it's all down to Viper for Nazareth. There's a Molly. Probably not much they can do. They're trapped in the teleporter. They want to get out. They want to save their gun. Marietta trying to hold him down. Loses Austin in the process. The heel looking to try not lose this round. The other 2 running back. They know Viper isn't going to have time. And Viper will save their gun.
Yeah, it's just a great round there. Despite the fact that Reyna did pop the ultimate, great play by Nihil to cut through the teleporter to try to get the flank from behind. Take him out right as the door was shutting. McLovin getting a couple of picks there. But it just kind of showed that Marietta was starting to be patient themselves and looking for the opportunities to get those picks. So they're starting to close things up. 2 more rounds of 4-side swap. So Marietta would love to be able to get this to 6-6 before going on offense.
Yeah, especially since they're going against a little bit more of a defensive comp. It would be nice to get those early rounds. As we'll see a Viper already on A site. OP Knees and McLovin over there. They swap sites this time. I'm guessing they're trying to mess with Nazareth's head. It's looking like they're taking down all the utility. Omen just ran onto site. McLovin and OP Knees, they're going to fall back. OP Knees alone in lamps. Can he hold it by himself? Rest of the team, one's on the flank. Austin, he's looking to find someone in showers. There's the wall. He's going to push in. He's going to take this spot for his team. There's 2 there, though. He gets 1. And the Omen stays alive, but there's a trade in lamps, and now it's down to a 3 versus 4 for Marietta as they're looking to isolate some kills here. They know a couple in lamps, a couple in showers probably. Nahil looking for him, finds the Omen. Now it's down to a 3 versus 3. There's a Sky Flash. McLovin, or oh shoot, it's all down to McLovin and the 1 versus 2. This is winnable. He has no time though. He's gonna have to get it half probably. Oh, and he doesn't find it.
Yeah, it was just a good effort. Just the Cypher ult for Nazareth really made the difference there of spotting out where everyone was at and being able to get those picks. I mean, McLovin did the best he could in that situation, but when you're in those 1v1s trying to defuse, I mean, the other player all has to do is just eat out the clock.
Yeah, and we'll see. Nazareth has been looking a lot more strong towards A site, so I'm guessing they're probably just going to go there for, I think this is the last round before the half ends.
Yeah, now Marietta does have 3 ultimates available, so they need to utilize all the utility they got. It's use it or lose it at this point. And we're seeing Austin is very far ahead, maybe looking for a quick pick, but he's going to run back.
They see some shooting towards Garden too. We'll see if they're able to hold down B by themselves. Yep, by that Sky ult, they know there's at least 3 towards A, so we'll see if they execute there as there goes the Viper wall. Pelican checking it out. On the other side of the wall, there's a Rain of Flash into showers. They know about that. And the team is looking to group up, try and hold the site down. There's a flash coming out of showers. The heal with the ultimate. It didn't go off though. He got killed before it went off. And now Marietta are down. Ooh, OP Knees gets 2. That was huge. He just evened it out for Marietta. And now the Rental's down a little bit. Pelican gets one, gets traded out by the Reyna. There's the ultimate. Here comes another ultimate. They know where he is. It's the Reyna versus 2 members from Marietta. They don't have Spike though. McLovin on the operator. All he needs is 1 shot to connect and he's got the Reyna dead. OP Knees holding down the other side. We'll see where the Reyna decides to peek from. Oh, there they see him. OP Knees trying not to die, keep the numbers advantage. McLovin still holding the other side. Reyna's only got 12 seconds.
10 seconds left. Last player standing.
McLovin has to survive. Oh, but he gets a shot onto the Reyna and closes out the game.
A huge headshot there by McLovin. Reyna actually took down 4 of the other Pioneers, so the fact he was able to get that headshot was huge.
Yeah, that would have been an ace for the enemy of Reyna. That would have been a bit demoralizing for Marietta, of course. I mean, that was a pretty decent half from them, 5-7. Usually we see them be a little bit more dominant. Of course, it's the other undefeated team, so we're going to expect a little bit of resistance as it's looking like they're going to go towards B site, and we'll see how they play on attack compared to how Nazareth played. We'll see if Nazareth is more used to a rushing playstyle, or maybe they are expecting Marietta to play like they did. So I'm not sure. It's potentially the coaches talked about that during the last timeout, but we'll see them more towards B with McLovin holding down A from Lurks.
Yeah, and I think what we'll see that helps if we saw that of the last 6 rounds on there, Marietta won 4 of those. So we're seeing that they had some trouble adjusting at first, but they're starting to kind of settle things in and take some rounds. So I think we'll see if they can kind of get their bearings in for offense here. We see the vulnerability coming out by Austin. Nihil takes down 1, so they're going to start planting onto the site. They do got it, so now the question is, can they hold? OP Knees takes down the Cypher, so it's just 3 left, although OP Knees is going to get taken out. So going to throw out that bomb bot, knowing that the Omen is back there. But now Pelican gets taken down from the side, getting a flank, but Nihil's going to take down 2 McLovin, and it's just the Omen that's left. Nihil's looking for the pick, does not get it. Going to use the camera to try to see if they can spot where the Omen is. But McLovin able to take down, and as a trade, so Austin went down, but McLovin was able to use that opportunity to find the pick, and so Marietta will take that round.
Yeah, that was pretty scary at the end. McLovin was a 1-tap, so If he wasn't able to land that shot, he might have got flicked on and died, but he was able to close it out for the team as he's leading them at 14-7, and the other team's Reyna also leading their side. So, I mean, that's a bit of a contrast. We're seeing a Sentinel lead and then a Duelist lead, so completely opposite roles you see. It's kind of interesting, but we'll see Marietta go towards A site this time.
And once again, McLovin is just looking for any possible flanks. Marietta taking their time over at site A.
Yep.
So they're just waiting to see if anyone comes by looking to make one of those plays. It doesn't look like anyone is going to buy it.
Launching smoke.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
So they're going to start rushing in. And they just go in, guns blazing. Now he'll already taken down the Omen. And they're going to start planting. And that's twice now where they've been able to put the spike down very quickly. So can they retake it? We see that McLovin is checking for the... Oh, that's huge, getting the pick onto the sky as they're falling. And he knows that the Viper is nearby. Going to start falling back. OP knees and the I-Hill take down too. It's just a Reyna that's left for Nazareth.
Yeah, and they saw her towards their spawn, so they're all going to collapse. Look at all of Marietta's grouping up to take down this Reyna. As we'll see Nihil taking the... Oh, OP Knees sees him first. We'll see who gets first contact on the Reyna. Nihil is pushing up. Here comes OP Knees too. There's the Reyna. Oh, easy headshot for OP Knees to end the round.
Yeah, just a great round there. Because, yeah, we're seeing that Marietta is using a very different playstyle from what we saw with Nazareth. They wait for a little bit, but then they will rush in. And so far, it's working, but the question is going to be, will Nazareth adjust to the strategy, knowing that they're probably going to be looking at that 4-1 split?
Yeah, I think Nazareth is potentially trying to play for retakes because we saw only one person on A site, which is really, really weird. I guess Nazareth thought everyone was towards B, and of course McLovin, he saw like 3 players on the flank, so I think Nazareth was trying to play a retake instead of trying to hold down the site initially. Specifically on A site we saw that time, but we'll get to see if they're doing the same thing as Pelican with his flash out, rest of the team, couple pushing up showers, the Heel and Austin taking the space. We'll see if anyone's waiting for them, but I don't think there will be. They're gonna take showers for free, and the rest of the team, they're ready to burst onto site. Austin taking early peeks. There's the smokes. There's a flash. Finds one. Backside. There's the vulnerability, and there's some shooting going on, but nobody's found anybody yet. Nihil, Austin, they're all pushing up. Finds the Omen, and the Cypher trades out Austin. They have the spike down. Pelican looking for the dog, doesn't find him. But, oh, Nihil gets taken down from heaven. Watch out. McLovin gets another one. The Reyna's down. Dog on OP knees. He mauls himself off, though. They're not going to push him. Pelican, OP knees playing together. McLovin, he's on his own. They have the spike down. Nazareth has to look for the defuse. They just saw one pushing up. And
1-for-1 trade.
One enemy remaining.
And a huge pick there by McLovin at the end. Bell gets one. McLovin finishes off the other. And now the Pioneers are ahead in this first map.
yeah, McLovin was so clutch being in showers because Nazareth did not expect that at all. He saw one pushing up into lamps, which the rest of the team was able to know about that because he saw him. And of course, we saw at the end he was able to get a free kill because the Viper was focused on Pelican. So pretty good positioning from McLovin. That's part of the reason why he's leading the team right now. And we'll see them go towards B site this time, switch it up, and we'll see if Nazareth reposition themselves to defend A.
And we're going to see McLovin still doing that split push. And they might have spotted someone through that Viper wall, but not going to connect with anyone.
Going to quietly push up. They want to take as much space as they can before they explode onto site. Of course, Nazareth also probably saw a few of them towards B, so both teams a little unaware of where each other are. And Heel alone, he's going to push up into hookah. Take the space for the team. There it is. All the smokes go down for Nazareth. And we'll see a nade go off from the heel, clearing the corners. There's a Cypher Cam shot at them, but the rest of the team's going on to site. They're getting hit by trips. Who cares? They're gonna get the plan off. Ooh, there's a flash from the enemy sky. Nihil finds the Reyna out of nowhere. Nihil finds the Viper out of nowhere. Nihil gets stunned. He needs help from his team. The rest of the team's getting pushed from Link though. Nihil uses a satchel to get out. McLovin, he's on the flank. He's looking to get kills. Nihil!
A huge headshot there by Nihil. That's already 3 down by him. Pelican is going to get taken down, but still 4v2.
It's down to Cypher. Oh, nice shot.
There's just one left. Can Nihil get the ace? He's looking for it. You know he wants it.
I think the sky has to be in Link. I mean, I think they just don't want to give him the kill unless they're not there. Oh, no, the sky was hiding somewhere else, so unfortunately, Nihil is not going to find the ace.
But OP Knees does find the sky at the very last second.
No, and we're seeing Marietta go on a tear. They were down, and now they're up 9-7.
You know, OP Knees is got to be really loving that kill right there, just for the fact that he ran away earlier and hid, and they got taken out at the last second. So I know he feels good about getting that last kill. But Nihil there with the 4K. We're starting to see the Pioneers finding that stride, find that confidence. And as you said, Nihil's got his ultimate ready. OP Knees has Hellfire. So I think Marietta's going to be ready to go guns blazing once again. And Nihil, huge pick there on the Omen, but it does a 1-for-1 trade. Reyna going to be popping the ultimate. Austin's going to have to be careful there with Reyna being buffed, but Reyna may rotate around.
Yeah, the Reyna had an operator, so if you want anyone taking that duel to Austin, his shield will protect him from one shot. Of course, the operator takes a little bit of time to reload, but McLovin is already pushing up all the way onto B site. Nobody's there, so we could actually see a rotate from Marietta depending on what they decide to call. But Austin, everyone else just holding their ground. McLovin, he's spotting some trips. He's a little criminal sneaking between them. He sees the Viper. He's pushed up pretty far. The rest of the team taking the opportunity to push up into A site. Reyna, flash coming out. Other people shooting from boxes, and the round slow down a little bit. They see people on site. McLovin finds one, but the sky goes huge for Nazareth, and it's all down to ISO. Can he do this? Austin all alone. They're not defusing yet. He's stalling as long as he can. He's checking his flank. He doesn't know where they are. There's a Skydog. They know where Austin is. Oh, and there's the operator to end them.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, McLovin did get the one pick, but it was a 1-for-1 trade. And then with the overpowered Reyna right now, just being able to get several picks. So that did give Nazareth the chance to get back.
It's going to be pretty hard because that Reyna being so good at aiming and having an operator is going to be a humongous obstacle. I'm guessing next round, Marietta's going to look to try and dodge the operator. So if they see it on B site, for example, they're going to try and run over to A site probably. If not, they're going to have to play very carefully because if they get hit pretty much anywhere, it's instantly a one-shot. But we'll see them position towards B site, pushing up long early. They're making a lot of noise too. They're not scared if Nazareth knows they're there. They see the operator instantly. They're looking to push it, I think. Here comes the team. They're pushing up. All 4 of them. Oh, one gets taken down. Pelican. The heel. He's pushing up. He's ready. They want to take down this operator to get on site. And there's the ultimate. They try and shut down the Reyna. Doesn't find her though. She's hiding somewhere in Link or spawn. The heel. Sending a Hail Mary. Hail Mary doesn't find one. Here comes more utility. They're trying to get the plan off. There it is. And now, the rest of the team, they have to hold sight. They have to watch their flanks too. OP Knees knows that. They're all backing up. Nihil, the only one playing on site. He's shooting all the sky utility. Finds the Viper, but doesn't get her. And the rest of the team, 2 versus 5 now. OP Knees, he has a lineup. He's playing for his ultimate. He's gonna have to play carefully though, as this guy pushes him to try and deny it.
He's gonna pop that Hellfire to try to buy some time, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
Oh no, they got it probably. The Molly's just not gonna last long enough. Yeah, they got the defuse.
Yeah, they got it halfway through? Yeah.
Unfortunately, they weren't able to buy enough time. I think it might have been maybe a little bit better if the heel played back, or maybe if McLovin also played with the ISO and Brimstone there, because they were basically holding off the entire enemy team from pushing OP knees, because he has all that utility to stall the defuse, but unfortunately, since they didn't buy enough time, it wasn't able to win them the round.
We do see that Nazareth has tied it up now 9 apiece. So we're seeing that momentum swinging. Right now, Marietta's econ is going to be questionable, not able to full buy. So this is going to be a critical round if they're going to try to close this one out. So they're going to have to watch for the picks, making sure they don't get taken out unnecessarily. We see that McLovin, once again, checking that middle area to see if anyone comes by. But Meriden needs to go back to what worked for them before. I mean, they did rush before, but without any picks in there, it gave Nazareth the opportunity to retake. We see Nihil and Austin going by showers, just checking to see if everything is clear. And the Reyna has been spotted, but Nihil immediately gets taken out. But Meriden is going to rush in anyway. This could be gutsy. And Austin's going to get taken out by the Reyna. Pelican takes out one, but the Reyna did rotate around. It's a 3v4, and McLovin and Pelican are very low on health. They got to get this Reyna under control.
They have to play their smokes here. They know the Reyna's an operator, McLovin. And the rest of the team looking to hold him off. They're jumping onto site, though. It's the 3 versus 4. They're holding down sight. OP Knees finds one in Lamps. He also shuts down the Omen too. Oh, the Reyna gets her though. And now it's all down to McLovin. He knows one's defusing. He's gonna have to spray it to try and kill him. He gets him, but the Reyna shuts him down.
Yeah.
That was a pretty rough round. I mean, the Reyna has been a giant thorn in their side, especially with that operator.
Yeah, Reyna has not died yet in several rounds. As you said, Merida has to find a way to take out that Reyna. Going to have ultimates very soon too, so an ultimate Reyna with that op is going to be absolutely deadly, especially since they only need 3 more rounds to take this map.
Yeah, I'm assuming, I mean, they don't have the spike right now, so I'm going to go back and get it.
Miscommunication there?
It's fine, as long as they get it eventually. I think they're going to want to try and dodge the operator instead of pushing it. And they might want to try and do some different peaks, like a jump peak or something. Oh, they just saw the Reyna flash over on B site. McLovin spotted that for him. Now they know the Reyna's not on A site. They might want to try and take advantage of this, but everyone waiting, trying to play it patiently, take as much space as they can before they push up. They're waiting for the Viper wall to end so that they can go on site freely. McLovin's holding down the flank. Owen is lonesome. Doesn't see anybody. Nazareth probably waiting on A site. There's a dog to see if anyone's on site. They don't see anybody. Will Merida get a free plan off? It's looking plausible as in heal. Peeking out of showers. The rest of the team running up long. Austin, he's going up as well. Oh, gets taken down by the Omen. And an off angle, Austin gets the trade off though, and now they're going to plant. Nazareth, they're looking to push up. Marietta gets the plan off. The Reyna's on the flank. The Sky's on the flank. Austin gets taken down by the Reyna. She doesn't have her operator anymore. Marietta, watch out. They're going to have to play. Oh! OPNs gets taken down in Lamps. It's a 2 versus 4. Pelican, he's looking for long shots. Finds the Viper in Lamps thanks to his teammates' callouts. Now it's down to McLovin and Pelican. Uses the ultimate to try and buy some time. Oh, doesn't get a trade on the Reyna. Those are distracted, but it's all down to McLovin. We've seen him clutch up before. Can he do it again? Finds the Sky. Finds the Reyna, but doesn't get the last kill.
Yeah. Did they already get to have? Yeah, he's going to have enough time to defuse.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Nazareth has been playing retake every single time, and Merida isn't able to hold them off long enough for the spike to explode. I'm guessing they probably, I mean, they don't have their timeout anymore, so it's hard to adjust, but since Nazareth is just letting them plant on site, we're going to see Merida, they're going to have to take either a much more aggressive approach and try and take like all of one side of a site and just lock that down so they have a clear view of where the spike is and they can just hold it like that. Or they're going to have to try and kill some players on Nazareth before they plant to have an advantage in post-plant.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is they got the Moon down. Bad news is Moon's econ is still perfectly fine, so probably bought another op. And even worse news, Marietta has to kind of save here because they don't really have the econ. So they're going to have to basically win out after this, because it's very likely that Nazareth's going to take the round unless Marietta can make some critical plays here.
Yeah, and we'll see McLovin checking A all by himself. We'll see. We've been seeing this the whole game. He's trying to hold down all of the flank by himself. Of course, it's possible because he's a sentinel, but we'll see the rest of the team. They're all just sticking together, waiting. There's the ISO utility. They can hear that as the team is going to run up. McLovin finds one with the stinger. Omen's down. Viper ultimate on A side, I think. They just use their ultimate. The rest of the Marietta's going to push up. There's the operator in Hookah. Oh, Nahil, that was a huge kill on Moon. Nice shot with the Sheriff headshot there. And now Cypher takes down Austin and Link. The rest of the team has to be careful. Only 2 players on site right now. It's a 3 versus 3. McLovin's low. And a lot of the team does not have that great of weapons. 2 Spectres. I'm not sure what McLovin has, but it doesn't really matter. He's not on site right now. Nihil gets spotted by the dog. Are they going to run on site? There's the flash. Nihil spots the Cypher. Pelican takes down the Viper. That was huge. Nihil dies though, and it's all down to McLovin once again. This is difficult. He's a one-shot, and he gets taken down by the Void Storm.
Yeah, a great couple of picks, but it just goes back to they got very low on health. And Nazareth playing for retakes. So it is now going to be critical round. Marietta has to full buy, and they're going to have to win out the next 3 rounds just to get it into overtime.
That was, honestly, that was a pretty good round for them. We saw them get Nazareth's budget down a little bit for their guns. I think they can still full buy this round, but if they lose again, Marietta might be able to get a little bit of a momentum going, because Nazareth might not be able to buy, but we'll see Marietta switch it up. They're going over to A site this time. They don't have any ultimates to take advantage of, but they're going to rush onto site anyway. Here comes the utility from Nazareth. They're probably just going to let them take site. There's a sky flash though. Pelican pushing up. OPNE is getting the plant down, and the round will slow down a little bit.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Yeah, it almost seems like Nazareth just kind of allowed them to take that, just wait for the retake at this point. You already see 2 of them down.
It's all down to Austin at this point. Him and Nahil have to hold down long, otherwise they're going to lose this round. You know the Sky and the Rain are there. Austin's flashed off and a spray, but McLovin finds one on Cypher. It's all down to Austin and McLovin now. They're defusing. Austin finds the Omen. They're going to have to peek the diffuser. Austin gets killed by the Reyna. Here it comes. Oh, he gets taken down in the 3 versus 1. And that will end the first game. Nazareth takes it 13-9. So a loss from Marietta, but certainly not a super crushing one. Of course, it was close. So we'll see if Marietta can make something happen in the next game to turn it around.
Yeah, so I mean, it seemed like a lot of it came down to the fight against the Reyna, against Moon. Because, I mean, we saw there, it was pretty neck and neck if we were to kind of look at the rounds. Up to round 16, it was pretty close. But after that, Nazareth took 6 rounds in a row, and 3 of them was when the Reyna had the op. And whether Marietta did not respect the Reyna or they just could not find a way to take the Reyna, get the Reyna under control, but I think that's what carried the momentum for Nazareth to be able to take that map.
Yeah, and we saw especially the Sky on Nazareth really supported the Reyna. I mean, they know that's their top player. The Sky was basically with her all the time to try and keep her alive, use the utility, combine it to try and maximize her potential. But we'll see if Marietta is able to shut them down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe the next map is going to be on Sunset with the changes since the patch. So, you know, the Pioneers are going to be talking over how are they going to address this. So they're taking a quick break, which means we're going to take a quick break ourselves. We'll see if I'm continuing to cast for this. We might have Magic Ninja coming in here to help for me and be able to help you out as well. But you're doing a great job, by the way. Chad, give Corey some love here. He's doing a phenomenal job at doing both play-by-play and color commentary as I try to do my best with it. But anyway, we're going to take a quick break. So when we come back, it will be Sunset Map 2 in this Best of 3 series. So we'll be back in a few minutes.
And we are back here with Game 2 going Sunset. Attackers for Marietta here. They lost the first game, but hey, Sunset, a map that they've practiced a lot in scrims and practice, so I'm very optimistic for this map.
Yeah, even that last game, even though we lost it, it was very close, so it's not like we're getting completely shut out. And I'm hoping that we can bring it to a game 3 and come back in this series.
The ready checks coming in right now. McLovin typing R in chat. They are ready. At least Marietta is ready. We do not know about Nazareth here. But 9-13 on the first map. I mean, like Clodon said, it was a close game. And you know what? Nothing to hang your head about. We gotta persevere and we gotta come back on this map. So, you know what? Put the last game behind you. Focus on this game. They are ready.
And we'll get to see some new changes on Sunset. Specifically, changes on B site. I looked it up before this just to make sure.
Yeah.
Changes on B site to make it more defender sided, because before we could just get the plan off and then play back. Basically, is like sort of like towards the attacker spawn, and you could basically win the round really easily.
Yeah. The new changes especially help out on B site. They put on the main part of site that's looking into market, I believe. They have a small little crevice where there's a place where you can plant the spike there. I believe that's going to become default plant, especially for someone like me who plays Gecko and KO on that map. The mollies easily can fit there, and it's the very good change. B main's going to look a little different. Gone is the wall bangable box in the middle of B main. That was one of the reasons why it was really hard to retake B main on both sides, because the way that it was set up, it was basically just a funnel and it was just util dump. A site didn't get changed all that much, and then I believe there's one more.
There's a change in middle. So before, if you are on attacking side, let's say, and you go out into middle, directly to the left, there used to be a diagonal wall, and now there's a corner there. So you can actually hide a little bit more in middle. So there's a little bit more rat potential. We'll see if anyone makes use of it. But
obviously, the double duelist controller, sentinel, and initiator here for Marietta. Chamber, a good pick on this map. I was surprised to not see P-Knees going on Viper as I played the new Sunset one time, and there was a Viper ult that did not get a part of B site. So it got like all of B site. I planted spike in it, and then I was ratting in a corner, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it, but this is going to be very interesting here.
yeah, and we'll see a Yoru come out from Nazareth too, which is pretty interesting. I'm not sure we've seen Yoru at all this season, so that'll be interesting to see. Usually Yoru players are a bit of a one trick, so we'll see if he does well.
Here we go. The eye goes out. I don't think that's what he wanted to do. That is unfortunate. So they're gonna have to go off breach there also. Austin going to. I don't know what is going on.
Let me check.
Yep. So obviously, a little bit of technical difficulties right now. Austin coming in on Phoenix. Usually his Ray is getting taken there. You're gonna go down. Austin getting 2. He's gonna get Moon, who did a lot of damage to them in the first game. But here we go. Putting that behind him here with a nice little 2K.
I'm not sure if you guys can see it on stream. Okay, we fixed it. We're good. But now we're looking at a 2v2. A Fade and a Phoenix is definitely possible for Marietta to win this, but...
Okay, here we go. The flash out. A 2v1 now. In the last game, they always would have to spike, just waiting for that. Yep, one's always on spike in there, and that is unfortunately a loss for Marietta here.
Yeah, that Vice came in pretty big for them. We saw the Fade on Marietta playing separate from the Phoenix. They were trying to play off of each other, but unfortunately the Vice was able to sneak up onto the Fade and get that kill, which brought it to a 2v1. And of course it's a bit hard to win that, especially when the retakers know where you are. But
yeah,
we'll see Marietta try and switch it up, going over to B site this time.
Yep, Chamber for B side. We're going to see the changes here. As you can already see on the map, If you know the map, if you have map knowledge from the last one, from the last iteration of this map, there was a dot right in the middle of it. But here we go. The pocket guardian, as it's called, coming out there. And we are going to swap not over to Austin, but Niall's perspective here in a second. I'm fumbling with the cameras. Here we go, Niall. Nade going out. Gonna get blinded by the util, and no, that's the vice wall going off. OP Knees is stranded on site right now, and he's just gonna hide in the smoke, and I have to remember the cameras. There we go. He's gonna get stunned. Some util going out, gonna TP, gonna get downed, and that's not gonna be good for Marietta here. 4v3, still 4v possible, and he's gonna what a good trade there from Pelican. 1v1 here, and it's not going to be enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, Marietta didn't have any guns there, so they're expected to lose that. I mean, they took down 2 players, which is pretty good, but we saw a lot of them take a lot of damage, like 30 or so damage from the Vice Brambles, I think is what they're called.
I believe they're the Brambles?
On B site, so they were unfortunately already low and at a gun disadvantage, and they had to get on site, and they were getting pushed, so it was
a lot happening at once. This is the reason why Valorant is very high action, high octane. So here we go. With the spike going down now. Going off to the perspective of Niall, missing the shot. Not gonna get hit by the breach util though. Push to the raise back on the side. Gonna get one. Good shot there from Niall. And I believe it's gonna be OP Knees. Gonna go with the plant. Plant going down. Marietta playing a post-plant position right now. Pelican is unfortunately downed. Austin, you're gonna just set this crossfire up. A very smart, a very great crossfire there. And this is all post-plant is. Crossfires. You're gonna ult here. There, guys, you saw. That is a great play from the Yoru ult. Just getting it noted. Unfortunately, Austin gonna run it back. He's gonna run it back. Gonna get one and try to app the spike. And they're just gonna defuse it. They just were gonna stick that. That is unfortunate.
I'm not sure. I guess Austin didn't hear the spike get defused. He could have just spammed the smoke and probably killed the person.
He was spamming the smoke. He got shot by the Yoru, unfortunately. He's
probably more focused on the person that wasn't defusing, because he was thinking, oh, I'm gonna get instantly traded as soon as I spam through the smoke. But unfortunately, because he did that, it's a bit of a take and give. They were able to get the defuse in.
Yep. Unfortunately, they're still getting the kill at the end of the round, though. So, damage done to the economy for them, and now they're going to have to play a very, very much cobbled together buy here. And it's going to be, Sheriff's. Oh, Niall is down to 1 HP. How is that man alive here? McLovin. What a flank from McLovin. If he can play this right, he might get a few. What a great flank. The wall. He's gonna get noted by the wall. No, I apologize. That util going up meant that Vice was dead. Setting up the TP post-plant position. Marietta, great play there. Great pick from that. He's gonna note a few and TP away. Austin also gonna note a few. That's a lot of information very quickly. Here we go. Pelican holding this, knowing that they may push up, and he's just gonna get swung. Unfortunately, looking in the wrong direction. But it's a 3v3. Still very much winnable. Austin gonna get one. Calming down the aim. Gonna get another. Gonna get a third. Austin. What a good 3-piece there from Austin.
And I think I saw that Yoru with an operator, so there's almost no way they're gonna have a full buy because that operator is dang expensive. And 4,600 credits there. I forgot to swap to Austin's POV as I am trying to do play-by-play and swap over the camera angles. So it's a little bit of give and take. Just as the players are doing here, 1v3, this is exactly how the first game started out. Marietta's engine is going to start turning on here. So I'm very happy to see where this is going. Gonna get the eye there, and that's gonna be a shot there. McLovin
noting that with the just running that down, just holding that. He's gonna get spammed, trade it out. And here we go. Marietta again, planting. So here we go. Austin swapping to Austin's POV here. The trap getting destroyed. That is still information, as McLovin knows that they are on flank. OP knees, just waiting for the sound cue to paranoia, and he's gonna get taken down, but not before he's gonna be able to blind that. So now Marietta having to play without one. Austin, they're just holding. They are just holding here. Pelican's still alive. The breach gonna get heard.
Player standing.
Austin gonna get, I believe they stalled long enough.
Remaining.
Pelican coming up clutch there. What a great round from the Pioneers.
Yeah, and the operators lost for the enemy team, so even though Marietta lost, they also denied Nazareth that. So, I mean, that was actually just a really good round for Marietta, as we'll see them probably have a full buy, but they're going to be a little bit more broke than Nazareth.
Yeah, because of the damage there, they were unable to, they lost the pistol round, lost the bonus round, but I'm going to swap over to Nick Lovin's POV here because, well, would you look at that? Tour de Force is online. 3 alts. Nightfall, Omen alt, I do not remember, From the Shadows, and Nick Lovin's alt. They are so dead. A free operator, 5 shots, gonna just fire a few through. So, gonna swap back as they're gonna start to execute onto site. What a great play here. They're playing together, playing slow, not overextending. Gonna get flashed, but still gonna get it. Come on, let's go, Austin says, as he's gonna try to run it back, and he's not gonna get as much information, but that's all that they need. They're back on site, spike down. He's gonna note that as well. Pelican gonna get one, damage another one, but will not be able to do much more than that. Great round here from Marietta Pioneers. 4-3 man advantage here. And there we go. OP knees and Austin in the corner holding a great shot there, but Niall just denying Nazareth any room on site. What a great 3K, and it is 3-3.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing Nazareth try to continue to play their retake style, but Marietta is shutting them down hard, as we'll see that.
The same timeout that came in last game. The Nazareth taking the timeout just as they did last game here. The second that Marietta applies a little bit of pressure, they take the timeout. So this is going to be interesting. The timeout is, unfortunately, a whole minute, which means that Marietta is going to have to keep locked in for the whole minute, not let it affect their mental too much. So obviously, what a great couple of rounds. Losing the first 4, and math not mathing. Losing the first 3, then coming back for 3, and it is round 6 right now. I mean, we're seeing a great showing of perseverance from the Pioneers right now.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what Nazareth decides to go with. Obviously, Moon is going huge like he did last game. 11-5 right now. He's already got us all up again, and I'm guessing Nazareth is going to look to play with their breach ult. That one's pretty powerful retaking. So
the Rolling Thunder here. OP knees, though. We have From the Shadows, Pelican also with Nightfall. I'm going to be interested to see, though. Are we going to see the showstopper coming out from Niall?
Yeah, and the other ults, I'm not sure. I mean, the Fade ult is probably going to be used to take site, but Nazareth usually doesn't play in site, as we'll see them push up mid like a couple rounds ago.
Quickly pushing up Lance here. Now OPDs and now going to get one. Moon going to take Austin down on B. I believe this may be a rotate. And yep, no. Nick Lovin going to note that on 5 HP. Marietta a little worse for the wear. So here we go. This might be where we see a few ults that are going to be used. That's not going to get anybody. I's not going to get anybody. Niall and OPNE's playing together. Playing sound, and he's going to check the corner. He's going to get taken down and going to get traded out as well. JB Bleach taking down McLovin there as well. Marietta, oh, what a good shot from Pelican to make it 1v1. And are they gonna have to adapt or die here? Will Vice use their ult? They're blind with fear. So, gonna TP up. Gonna destroy the Archeros as well. McPelican, what a good shot to win the round 4-3. They're just putting that last game behind them.
Yeah, he was really the one that put Nazareth in the grave. He took down Moon, which was pretty huge because that left the last person left on Nazareth in a 1v2, and they still had to take site and everything. And of course, he also got the last kill ending the round. So
yes,
from him.
Economy looking a little better here for Marietta. Also, McLovin on the op. So what his entire ultimate costing 8 points. The fastest ult to get for Marietta is Austin at 6 ult points. Yeah, no, they're just gonna smoke mid off here, and that's gonna deny a little bit of information here. Nile taking a nice position here up top, gonna drop as well. They're just pre-firing through some corners because that's kind of what you have to do to not get caught out. They're gonna check the corner. They didn't clear it fully, but hey, it is what it is, and the spike gets down. Almost gonna get taken down there. They're gonna get noted. I'm surprised that Nile hasn't used the ult. Again, we're gonna see the Yoru combination, the Yoru ult combination. Yep, there we go. The breach ult gonna be used. Rolling Thunder, untapped or die. Austin gonna get caught right in that, and his primary is jammed, which is unfortunate. Gonna get fully flashed by the breach. Flash. They had their fun, their turn. They're just gonna defuse the spike. Like we said, every round they either half it or just fully defuse it, and yeah, no, OPN is gonna get taken down.
Yeah, I mean, Nazareth, you could say that was the most expensive round we've seen from them because they used literally 4 ults and they just used that to take site and just hold on to as long as possible to get the defuse off, which worked out for them because obviously Marietta can't just stay on site when they're getting, Vice ulted, they're getting hit with the breach ult. And
it's hard, yeah, it's kind of hard to when you can't see the screen.
Yeah, but we'll see them go over towards B this time, not wanting to retake a fight on A.
Nile all on the lonesome here. You're gonna hear some footsteps. Gonna calm that to the teammates. Or are we gonna see the ult? What a good play there. The wall gonna note him. And he's gonna take the ult, go back. And they're just gonna try to get out of the way of the showstopper. Gonna fire it off, but will not be able to get anybody. Good positioning there. Spike going down though. So that's pretty good. McLovin gonna get one. Niall gonna get one. McLovin gonna get taken down. Some pings going out to notify the team where. Here we go. They're blind with fear. What a good play. I saw the vision from Pelican. Then that's gonna be more information. Yeah, this is a game where even if you die, you can still get util. And that's gonna be a full white blind, as we call it, for him. 1 smoke remains. And oh, he's just gonna get pre-fired. What a good shot there. Did they half it? They barely got it. 0.23, as you could hear Zach kind of upset about that one.
So many things could have went the other way. I mean, if Pelican had stopped for like a millisecond to shoot, I think he was still running while he was shooting, and that's why he missed those shots. He had the Yoru caught off guard. If he got that kill, Merida would have been a bigger advantage. And OPNs, if he swung a little bit later there, he might have had time to get the spike to explode, but unfortunately it didn't work out for him.
Unfortunately, one of the things that they have calmed and have adjusted to is the fact that they will have the spike, and I think that Nazareth is going to start to use that against Marietta. Moon gonna get 2. What a shot there. He's just gonna get taken away. Niall's gonna get Gargoyle, and that's gonna be 2 down. 3v4 gonna destroy that. That is going to be an audio cue for the Vice. Not gonna get the wall though. That's gonna be Vice flash though, and I think that's gonna be the wall up. So Niall separated from the rest of his team. OPN's gonna place a few smokes. McLovin trying to peek, and no. The Yoru ult coming back online. He's just been farming kills. OPN's gonna get taken down, but Niall's gonna trade him out. What a great. Gonna get one. One enemy remains. The nade online for Niall. Just try to stall as much as he possibly can. This is a game where there is no echo drone. But, you know, he's still gonna clutch the round.
Satchel out.
Great job from Niall. Clutch there from Niall.
Let's keep it going.
Great job. 5v5 and he's still gonna get the kill.
That was huge. That's an operator down for Nazareth. I mean, the Yover was probably looking to make more use of that after he got that collateral at the beginning of the round, but huge show of the word that we like to say, perseverance from Marietta.
And as you can hear, because we do not have soundproofing, the team very, very hyped about that one. Because wow, what a shot from Niall. I mean, even I was hyped. 5v5, this is a game that's going back and forth and we love it in the booth. So here we go. I believe Nick Lovin hearing some footsteps, gonna back off, and that's gonna be a fake. That's gonna be the fake clone gonna go down, and he's just gonna go watch the flank at this point.
He's down to 60 HP, so he's gonna have to be careful, but he knows Nazareth likes to take retakes, so he's gonna try and lurk and get a free kill when they try and push up for that, as he repositions back towards the team as they push on the site.
Yeah, Niall almost catching the Viper. Check your corner. Okay, good, he checked his corners this time. Oh, an outlaw shot coming out from there. The Viper also gonna go down there. Now they're gonna get onto site. I believe it's gonna be, yep, plant down. Marietta College. Gonna get nice one. Alston and Pelican gonna get two. So here we go. Pelican not gonna get one. The trap gonna go down. That's gonna be information for Marietta. What a good position here that we're seeing. As it's gonna get flashed, they're both gonna get flashed. The unmatched power of the sun, but it's still gonna work in Marietta's favor. This is going to be 1v1 here. If Austin plays it smart, he will back off and let Nick Lovin handle the rest from 60 HP to 14 HP. Yeah. He's staying alive.
I think Austin getting the first pick on the moon was huge there. As we see, he's 20 and 9. I mean, if you're going to kill someone on the enemy team, you want it to be moon, especially at the start. And that also retakes some of their retake ability because they don't have the flashes or the TPs.
Oh, come on, Nick Lovin. We know everybody wants to see it. Show the knife. Come on, man, the butterfly knife. Obviously, the skins in Valorant, very, very colorful. So here we go. And the play from Marietta, also very, very colorful. Oh, ults online here. Nightfall, gonna be you. One gonna be spent. What a good flash there. He's gonna be white blinded. Two gonna get taken out, and Moon's gonna back out. He's gonna get taken down. Oh, that is unfortunate. Openy's just staring straight at that. Sorry, that is Austin. I did not swat the camera.
Grenade.
So here we go. So now they're gonna have to play Austin kind of pinned down right now. Gonna use up the rest of his util. Niall gonna get a pick. Making it a 2v3. Austin, okay. The TP, oh, great job, great read from Niall. One enemy remaining. Niall with a 3K. And Austin's gonna go down and plant the showstopper back online for Niall. It is last round in the half. So this Viper, we may see the Viper's pick come out for retake. Austin gonna take an aggressive position here. It is last round in the half. So, yep, welcome to my world. And you know what? They have the nade, they have the showstopper.
Yeah, this is gonna be insanely hard for the Viper.
Full util here for Marietta. Yep, Viper util going out. Here comes the party. Not gonna get anybody. Still has some util left to use, and he's gonna do that. Great shot! Austin just spraying through it, and he's just gonna get him. Hold everything here. 7-5. Marietta going into defense.
Yeah, that was a near impossible task for the Viper since Raze was alive. She has all of that splash utility that will kill you if you're anywhere close. So even in a 2v1 as well, I mean, Austin had shut her down thanks to, Raze delaying as well. But we'll see Marietta this time on defense. They're up 7-5, 2 rounds, but of course, we'll see if
they have,
22 and 10 is able to make something happen.
So here we go. They have to keep playing. They have to keep their foot on the gas pedal. They cannot let up here. Play smart, play together as a team,
Guru can't hide from
do
me.
what works. So here we go. Here we go. A match that has gone both ways. Gonna get marked. There's gonna be one that's gonna get marked. Austin gonna hear some footsteps. Gonna reposition. I believe that they're also gonna break market door. Yeah, the Viper Wall gonna apply some decay damage. They're on a split here. And Marietta starting to rotate, but getting the call to not over-rotate as the Brambles here are going to also get taken down. McLovin holding this with a 4-shot pocket guardian right now. Instant headshot, basically his second pistol on defense. And now this is slowed down. This is a trend that we have seen in the last few rounds. They're just going to let Marietta stew a little bit. And at 50 seconds here, they're going to get, a few down. So it's going to be fun. Niall going to get taken down. And he's going to get fully flashed as well. OP knees.
Spike
As we
planted.
swap over to his perspective, still having the 2 smokes out. And I believe this might just be a round where he may have to... Oh, you're still going to die to the spike. It's just, that's what you do on pistol round. But a pistol round win for Marietta would be insane here. He's going to have to pick up the pace a little bit. And they're just going to run back. Crossfire already set up, going to get 1. Going to get fully hit here, backing off. Going to get another. Going to get a third. Going to get a 4. No! As you can hear, very upset about that one. But holy cow, the Viper just holding that angle. And unfortunately getting it down. You can see on the camera he is also very happy. Not very happy about that, but you know, it is what it is. He's just going to push that out of his mind. It is 7-6. Gotta play next round. I don't even know what Pelican's doing here.
Yeah, so I mean that round we saw Nazareth, I'm pretty sure they just pushed all the way up into mid and nobody really contested it, and then we saw Nazareth just explode onto site and actually up into the defender spawn as well, so
The
to try and
curveball.
take advantage of that.
The change up of pace, something that Marietta struggled with in the first map, and he's getting in the first map, and yeah. So here we go, gonna get out of the range, and I believe that was a few Vandal shots coming off. A very bold play, a very interesting play from Nazareth. As yes, you can buy a Vandal on the second round, but it is very risky to do so, because if you die, that's a free Vandal for the enemy team. So yeah, they're gonna do the same thing. Nazareth slowing the round down until about 45 to 50 seconds. McLovin, his teleport is ready. Austin and OP Knees learning from the mistakes of the first round. Gonna place a smoke mid. Austin gonna get taken down, unfortunately, but not without a loss of hope. Excuse me. The aftershock gonna get him. He's gonna get double blind. That's just bullying at that point, unfortunately. And now it's gonna be a tough post plant for Marietta. They're gonna have to play together, play this correct. Excuse me. I'm gonna get one with the pocket guardian here. Niall gonna start to entry here. Gonna see the Yoru. The Viper wrapping all the way around there. He's gonna just, he's just gonna get breach stun, breach flash, Yoru flash. I'm not worried about the round. I'm more worried about his eyes there.
Yeah, I mean the Fade too, she was just alone on site and she got hit by an aftershock, I think a breach stun, and 2 flashes, so very tough to survive.
Yeah.
I think we need to see, I mean, Marietta, they had like just one person on site, and I think if you have one person on site, they're not going to be able to really do anything, so if you have someone on site, I think you need like at least 3, and maybe just play retake on one of the sites.
Yeah. Obviously, but the unfortunate part is that this team is not really retake focused. Yes, they have the showstopper. Yes, they have the Nightfall, but it's going to be a little hard to get up. And again, the change of pace from Nazareth here just going to leave Marietta to stew a little bit. The Viper Wall going up B, and Marietta shifting over towards A. I don't know. Austin was going to rotate and was told to just go back. is Pelican. This is what we were talking about. And excuse me, McLovin. This is what we were talking about with the change in mid. This used to not be here. So this is going to be a very interesting play. Again, 1 minute. As soon as that clock hits 1 minute, there we go. We're gonna hear Nazareth's push a little bit. Again, Marietta playing this very well. Austin gonna get one, and he's gonna back off. They've had their fun, and now it's Clove's turn. Austin gonna back up, give up the site, unfortunately, but now they know where it is. Clove gonna get downed by Austin twice. So here we go. Marietta gonna play some retake here. One gonna be mid as well. One noted mid. Now I'm gonna get one down. So here we go. Now I'm gonna get one down. I'm playing on site. They're gonna, they're just gonna flash site, be as thorough as they possibly can, and no, they're gonna get seen, and that is a very tough flash to dodge. But now I'm gonna get moon down. Austin gonna trade that out. Great round from Austin to bounce back, and he's very happy about that. He's gotta be happy about that. Run it back, coming online for him. A second life. And 8-7 Marietta.
Yeah, he got 4 kills, and he also stopped the Clove from pushing on site like instantly. I mean, of course, she ulted, but still, that certainly shocked the attackers a little bit. And they also saw the Yoru mid, which I think messed with the Nazareth's plan a little bit as well.
Yes.
Especially since they knew when someone was mid, because McLovin was holding mid like all by himself. He used basically like a little safer camera.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is going to be a full buy round for Marietta. Again, we're going to see some... Excuse me, that is not going to be a full buy. Niall going with a Bucky Gaming here. So, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, no. That's all you have to do with the Bucky is just sit like that. He's playing Rainbow Six Siege at this point. Well, OP knees, excuse me. Gonna take a few shots. Some shots going off. Again, this is the change of pace that we were talking about. See, now they're going to slow down. Now Nazareth's slowing down. And yeah, no, Marietta left to stew as they try to figure it out. Niall going to get one. Great shot. McLovin going to also get one. And Niall's going to back off. OPN's going to go down. They're going to back off. Yep, Breach going to get 2 there. And that's going to clear A site. And it's Niall all alone on site. Gonna get hit by the breach ult. And they were just standing there. They were just waiting there. So, yeah, no, I believe this is the call to save from Marietta.
Yeah, I'm not sure what their economy is looking like. I mean, Austin, if he pulls off a performance like last round, he could definitely do something.
I think he was just told to save here.
Yeah, he could win this. It's very tough, though, because you'd have to retake. The main reason I think he can do this is because Moon isn't alive, who is their duelist superstar. But yeah, we'll see Austin probably try and just wait and see if he can get any picks on Nazareth as he'll let the spike explode. And initially, the hold from Marietta actually looked pretty promising on A with that initial Bucky kill, but unfortunately, as soon as Nazareth grouped up and pushed one player at a time, they singled them out, and I think that's what allowed them to take the site.
Yes, and the breach, but here's the thing: Marietta may have lost the round, but the breach ult being spent, and again, breach ult being spent, a huge one. Moon 1 to ult though, so they have to know that they're going to try to at least go for the orb on A main here.
I wasn't even thinking about it either, and I just noticed, but it's another close game, 8-8.
Yep, going back and forth, and we wouldn't have it any other way here. Yeah. Games like these push players on both teams to their limits, then they help them push past walls that they didn't even know existed. So I'm happy. I'm excited to see what happens out of this. So 3 ults online for Marietta, Showstopper from the shadows, and Austin's run it back. The Haunt immediately getting destroyed. But of course, the change of pace, something that is going to be noted. Austin in an aggressive position in market. Who's next? Yep, they're gonna get the orb down. And here we go. Going on to B's. McLovin gonna get downed. He's also gonna get spotted. Gonna try to deny Plant. Plant going down though. He's gonna get 1. Here we go. OP knees. Watch them run as what he says. Canceling the ult. Very smart play from there. Niall gonna get Moon. Great trade there. And now Austin Now they've come onto site. Great pick there. And now it's just one more. The util spam going. Yep, no, Pelican gonna get it.
Yep, that was a huge retake in market. That retake allowed them to take the rest of the site.
So yeah, no, Austin, they're not gonna do anything fancy. They're just Austin gonna hold the spike and win that round. Picking up a better gun though.
And we do see 2 ults used from Marietta. Of course, we still have Ray's ult, which is pretty dang powerful, especially on the top frag. Nihil, he's probably going to look to use it if he gets a chance over on A site.
Yep. Viper wall going down B though, as you heard. That is one of the things with some of the abilities of these agents. I believe it's Chamber who can use his his ult pre-round, and then Viper can put the wall up pre-round, but not actually activate it till the round starts. McLovin gonna note one mid. OPN's gonna close the door at mid as well. Niall gonna get one.
We'll see if he uses the ult. I'm pretty sure there's a couple pushed up link. They might push back though, as the Nihil's able to hold them off site for a little while, and the round will slow down once
again. This change of pace is what has cost Marietta a few rounds, but no PN's saying no to that. Gonna get a pick, making it 5v3, and you know what? They're just gonna back off here. I believe they broke door at market. That's gonna be a comp. OPN's gonna put down a smoke. They still have the ability to fully rotate this. Pelican's eye gonna get nothing, and I believe they're gonna make the call to rotate. Yep, Austin gonna spot the Viper out. A few shots going out. Gonna get also fully stunned by the breach util. And he's gonna flash himself again. The eyes of these players, they go through a lot with Valorant. So here we go. Pelican gonna get 1 and 2, and that's the round. Austin, what were you doing? That was very close to something, but I hope it wasn't. You see, I know they're gonna give these ult to. They're gonna give the spike to Austin because he will get an ult point from this.
I think the main thing we're seeing that's changing it in Marietta's favor is Nazareth losing the initial fights. We're seeing a lot of these rounds, especially Moon. He'll be the first one that goes out, and he'll get taken down immediately, and then Nazareth is down a player.
Yeah, and we're saying, and we're making these calls like it's all easy to tell. It is not easy to tell, and we're gonna reiterate this a lot. There is a lot that goes into a round of Valorant. The enemy can pivot at any point, and plans don't survive first contact. So you have to think on your feet quickly. OPN's, I think, gonna take a very aggressive. Oh, McLovin gonna get the first pick. He loves this gun, as Chamber would say. Yep. Clove smokes from death, which is one of her abilities. OPN's almost getting caught. Gonna take a little bit of damage, gonna fire through. Right now, Nazareth is leaning heavily towards A. Again, the round is slowing down here. And we're OPN, Niall gonna check. Showstopper still online. We're just gonna wait for anything. Any sound cue. Anything they can get their hands on. Some footsteps gonna be noted. There for Marietta. Pelican, they're going to start moving over. Nightfall online. In case they need to play retake. And Jay Bleach going to miss the shot. Going to get hit down. Niall going to take one down. We're going to see the party. Is Niall going to bring the party? Come on, the showstopper. Rotting in the pocket of Niall. What a good shot there of 4K. He loves this gun so much. What a good shot. What a good outplay there from McLovin to bring it back 11-8.
And we might not have seen any aces, but there sure are a lot of 4Ks coming through for Marietta.
And you know what? At this point, it gets the round done. I think that's all they care about. They just want to get the round done.
And they only have to use one ult, so they still have that result. They've been holding on to it for when they need it, and so far they haven't. Their strategy, you'll see as the round goes on, they'll have all 5 players spread out equally, and usually they're all pretty far back trying to note where Nazareth are.
An op shot going out there from... Oh no, OP knees! OP knees! He's now gonna get chased down. He hears some bus music. That was the other thing with the update. Yoru's clone now gonna get flashed and noted by Sky. Adapt or die. Austin gonna try to get one out, but his primary's gonna get jammed and he's gonna go down. That Vice ult, welcome to her world. So this, I believe, is when we're gonna start to see the Nightfall combination, but I believe that's what they were gonna try to go for, but unfortunately, not OP knees either. Gonna use the ult, get taken down. OP knees gonna trade out. OP knees gonna get a 3K here. The Viper ult, keeping Marietta out of the sight, and he's gonna now fake a TP.
We did see a Viper at the very end on that kill cam around site, and of course the ult is up.
Oh, they repositioned. Unfortunate. Checking one corner, and they were in the other corner. So 9-11.
Yeah, that was a big punish from Nazareth because, as I said at the beginning of the round, Marietta is super spread out, so they're super vulnerable to rush plays, and they haven't expected Nazareth to do that because they've been playing so slow every round.
Again, we keep reiterating it, and there you go, McLovin asking for something. The operator, a gamble pick there, and Niall's gonna buy it. Niall's gonna buy him, so this is gonna be interesting. Like we said, the change of pace, kind of bad, and yeah, now they're gonna start noting it. Moon gonna get OP knees. The operator doing work there, and he's just gonna hold this. Still in range of the TP.
Who's next?
Oh my gosh. There goes the Yoru ult. Oh, they're gonna come mid. They've gotta be expecting this Pelican, gonna get him down. Saving Niall's life there. McLovin gonna get one and get out. So now it's a 4v3, but still 2 ults online. Clove ult and Breach ult. For that, Pelican taking the long range duel and winning. And gonna also note another one. Clove ult, Clove not gonna use the ult.
Find you.
A nice crossfire here set up. And yeah, no, that's all they're gonna have to do is just hold this cross.
Yeah.
Dude, that was not spiked down though. The carrier has not been denied yet.
I doubt the Breach is running going to do anything because we saw the operator that the Yoru had. I'm guessing the Breach has that now. He's trying to hold on to it for me.
Yes, saving the operator here, as that was probably a financial gamble again.
Yeah,
So...
I mean, that was huge. Marietta went down 1 player at the start, and then they equalized it super quick with 2 solo kills, really, from Nihil, and I'm pretty sure McLovin got the other ones. So.
Yeah, very, very great way to continue to persevere, to stay in this game.
It completely denied Nazareth's strategy. It seemed like they were trying to Yoru all onto A site. Ooh, but we'll see.
Pelican gonna start running down. And yeah, no, I don't know. Good, smart decision there from Pelican, and he's all, but the enemy's almost gonna get taken down. Smart decision there from Pelican to save the Vandal. Now here it doesn't matter what your economy is. You have to be able to buy for this last round.
Yeah.
So yes, as you can see that coming through for Marietta.
We want to see them close it out here and not get a loss. I mean, every round that Marietta loses, the closer and closer we get to overtime. But I really, really want to see a game 3. We'll get to find out as Marietta starts out strong in middle.
So there we go. The mid push. 2 on mid. Glovin pushed very far back in the rat spot. Austin taking a pixel peek. He's going to jiggle peek that. Not going to find anything. Off his feet. And here we go. Austin going to calm that. Gonna just use some util to get out. Moon gonna take him down. So here we go. They have to play this smart. Again, Nightfall. Yeah, no. Moon gonna take it down. Niall gonna get 2. And they've had their fun. My turn. Oh my gosh, Pelican gonna use Nightmare to take them here. That is all. That, my friends, is what we call Valorant timing at its finest.
Yeah, the Breach got, I'm not sure who got the kills on the other players from Marietta, but the Breach was able to push up behind them because they got those kills. So Marietta was basically pinched after they were able to kill the Clove and the Yoru, but Unfortunately, they did lose the round because of that breach flanking them.
Yeah.
But they still have 2 ults to use. Omen ult, not really too useful unless you come up with something really creative, but the Phoenix ult could come in handy as we've seen Austin be alone on B site almost every round for the past couple.
Yeah, because of the way that it is a second life, the Viper Wall gonna go up. OP knees jiggling this, holding the smoke here, gonna place the smoke down a one-way for Austin.
Yeah, it's one of the new changes. That one way was not possible before, so it makes it a lot easier. We'll see a little bit of
Shots there, yeah, just pre-firing some angles. Again, and the round has slowed down. Gonna get noted mid. That is gonna be a clone. As in the latest update, the Your clones are gonna get noted by Util. It used to not be. Austin isolated on site against Moon. Thorn's gonna go out. As Austin's gonna take a few hits from the Brambles. As the cavalry's slowly gonna come back for Austin. Here we go. Come on, let's go. Run it back, going out. He's gonna flash himself. I don't think that's what he wanted to do. Moon gonna get one. And yeah, noting Moon. Not Moon. The Viper going down. We don't know where Moon went. He's on spike here. Gargoyle gonna get 2. And McLovin left to stew with an operator. I believe the call has been made to save.
Yeah, I think the huge push from Nazareth in middle caught Marietta on the back foot. We saw OP knees get completely destroyed because he got pushed by like at least 3 players, I think, into market. So it's very tough for him to survive. I think we need to see Marietta be a little bit more wary of how Nazareth pushes onto sites. And they need to, like they were doing last a couple of rounds ago, they would just hold mid with like 1 or 2 players. And I think that really gave them advantages in the round.
So here we go. Excuse me. Timeout active for Marietta College. And they're taking it. This is a tactical timeout for Marietta. They have is 11 to 12. They have to close out this map.
Yeah, they don't have any. I'm not sure. Can we pull up the scoreboard? Yeah, I want to see. So it's looking like Nihil could get his ult up. He's only 2 points away. That could be huge. Of course, Nazareth, they have a Yoru ult only 1 point away. So those 2 ults could come in huge in this crucial round. If Nazareth win this, they go into overtime, and you have to win by 2.
Yes. So, of course, the timeout to slow some things down, change of pace. 12-11. Marietta would love to have a map 3, and we would love to have a map 3 because it means that we... So here we go.
And potentially they're talking about, I'm pretty sure Nazareth has gone B for a lot of these last rounds. So we'll see if they stack B this time, maybe try and play more together compared to how separated they were playing before.
Yeah. The Viper Wall going down B early though. This could be a sign of where they're going, but I also feel like I'm going to play a little bit of devil's advocate here and say that they might use that against them as well.
I'm not sure, but McLovin holding this early angle is huge. Oh, he sees one.
He's gonna get one. Nice shot there. Then that's carrier denied. That's spiked down. Yep, your ult coming online for Nazareth. Who's next? So what's gonna happen here? And they're gonna probably have to get the Yoru ult out quickly. The one way going down. OP knees.
That Yoru ult might have just cleared all of A. I'm not sure. Looks like he's using it now. This is what we saw this play.
Yep, Vice Flash there. Gonna destroy the Vice Flash really, really quickly. Shoot through the smoke. I believe they're gonna go A. Yeah, Pelican gonna get up. What a good pick from Pelican. As that was the signal for the retake. As that was the signal for the rotate from Nazareth. And of course they have the trip set up. So McLovin's still gonna remain on site. McLovin gonna get another one. And the target's gonna, and the trip's gonna get somebody. So yeah, no, they're gonna come back, gonna get a third. He plays Counter-Strike as well. The Clove, left to run, left to hide, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And it's OP knees with the final kill to end this game.
Man, what a huge round for Marietta to close it out. They almost went flawless. I'm not sure if I wasn't paying enough attention. I was too focused on the crazy kills coming out. And we'll see Moon at the top 32 and 20, but more importantly, Marietta We're looking at Nihil 23 and 17, McLovin 2016, OP Knees 19, 18, Austin 17, 13, and Pelican 16, 17. A strong showing from the Pioneers to close it out, and yet another close game in this series as we'll head into game 3.
Yes, obviously, map 3 on the cards. What a great round. Moon got taken down, and then like Marietta just played to their strengths. That was a great round from them at the end, and you know what? Map 3 on the cards. We love to hear it. We love to play it. We love to see it. We love to cast it, and I know that they're going to be very happy that they brought this back.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be amped up. Their momentum is on their side now, especially with such a dominant round. And I think the players are starting to wake up. Nihil, he came up on the top.
23 and 17 here. I mean, he's not on an Echo Drone, but he can still clutch. What can I say? So we're going to take a little bit of a break here. I believe there's going to be a break in between the maps. So we're going to take a break here, and we're going to be right back with map 3 on the cards when we return. And hey guys, we are back again here. Map 3 on the cards in this intense struggle for perseverance for the Marietta Pioneers. And we're going to get in here. So the third map going to be Split, a map that was taken out for Lotus and Icebox in this last rotation with the rank reset. Not one that we have played all that often, but one that I feel confident in our ability to play.
Yeah, and we were, well, not really talking to, but I was overhearing what the team was planning for this game, and it's looking like we're going to see a Harbor come out, which I don't think we've seen from Marietta yet.
A hot take, Harbor is an interesting agent in the controller side, but also that wall, it slows them, and it blinds them for a second. While they don't get fully blind, it's enough. There's a sound cue. It slows them. And it's just Harbor. The way I was told to play Harbor in high school was just don't let your opponent see their screen. Just clutter their screen to the point to where it's just impossible to play the game. So here we go. Breach, Yoru, KJ, Viper, Omen on the attacker side. McLovin and a Sage. Sage coming out for Nile. They were talking about it. Sage is a viable option on Split. The wall coming out. I was surprised to not see OPNs go Viper here.
No, Breachy.
So.
With all these cables, it'd be terrible if some equipment just got lost, you know?
Oh man, just awful. A tragedy.
So.
Is it not swapping the cameras?
Okay, so let me. You guys keep talking about the pistol run. I'll try to get the camera set up. I had a feeling this was going to be
a little bit of technical difficulties here in the booth. And so here we go. Marietta going with a 3-2 split here. McLovin back on the Cypher. So here we go. Yep. No, all right. No, we fixed that. Here we go. Map 3 underway.
Okay, click on the screen. That fixes it.
Sage.
You're good.
Yep. So here we go. Sage's wall going out there. Nile on Sage's wall. Sage's wall. So yeah, no. Now I'm gonna get one immediately here. Now I'm gonna get one immediately. Gonna go back and. Yeah, so here we go. Now I'm going to already get one, and now the round has slowed down, but Marietta has gotten the first 27 to the next heal. So the wall going down. Will Nazareth capitalize off of this opportunity? They will. Niall going to get a second and not get anything else. But Austin going to go... Austin going to get... No, you're good. So, Austin going to get another one. And, yeah, no, they're pivoted to A here. And it's going to be OPNs. Going to get McLovin going to get one. OPNs still there. Flooding them. Wave crashing. Wave crashing here. OPNs. Going to get that. I'm gonna get the pick, and they're just gonna go back here.
10 seconds left. Spike planted.
The spike going down. McLovin gonna enter first, and McLovin just gonna get that down. 2 on the neural theft here. Already a third. And you know what? No, it's gonna go to Harbor here. OP knees on that. Gonna show off a little bit of the wall skills there. Gonna wall himself into the site on a defused spike here. 1-0 Marietta.
Yeah, I mean, they shut down middle pretty hard, especially Nihil. I think that was what really messed up Nazareth's strategy, and it also got them a numbers advantage, which they played off of well.
Yeah, obviously this is going to be a big map here for Marietta. Their momentum is high from the last round. They're warm, and second round begins. Now just waiting for anything. McLovin on the crossfire as well. Yep, no, smoke's going down. Smoke's going down. Moon gonna get Austin. OPN's not going to be able to refrag that. Gonna cascade. Niles saving his life. Spike going down, coving out. That's all key. The information you needed. Moon with a Guardian. Now gonna get him going on a floor. A floor, he wants it. Give him the ace. We have seen a 4K. But will we see an ace here? The vulnerable, and he's not gonna get it, but that's not gonna matter, Pelican. It doesn't matter how it gets done. Pelican just gonna get the final kill here. Marietta seemed very strong, and look at that. How Sage's resurrection, 8 alt orbs already on top. Sage is a sentinel. Their job is to set up one site. Is Niall playing Sage as a duelist right now? Because Sage is not just their healer. Wow.
The legend of the battle stage is real. The ranked lobbies are coming true, and Nihil is the one making the dream happen as the next round will start up.
So here we go. Obviously, I'm going to be very interested. Yep, almost immediately util used. Gonna the camera going down for Marietta. Gonna flash out. One of the hardest flashes to dodge. McLovin on site here. McLovin on site here. 5.
Okay.
McLovin on site here. Alone. Who's next? Gonna get flashed and taken down. Gargoyle gonna get McLovin and Pelican. It seems that anytime Moon has that ult, something happens, but Niall gonna get Gargoyle. Niall has the res. That's not gonna be the real one. There's gonna be a cascade going off. Austin watching, I believe that is Austin. Austin watching top, and the round has slowed down. I believe Marietta was able to hold off the attack. Austin picking up a Vandal. What a great find there. Yeah, no, they fully rotated that. Niall already deep in sight. Niall already deep in the sight here. Going back. Excuse me, I have to take some water. This is burning my throat.
Yeah, and they can hear the Viper or somebody jumping around on the left side of sight.
KJ util the DK orb. What a great setup there. Hey, the DK orb, but you know what? Hey, this wasn't the round that they were supposed to win. This was the bonus round for Marietta. They would have loved to go 3-0, but they can't. But you know what? They weren't supposed to win it anyway. They still got one out. They wasted Moon's ult as well. So this map is very attacker-sided, as you can already see. 7 of 9 on the Viper's Pit. I believe any site that they go, they're just yoinking the ultimate orb, just eating that. And that's what you have to do on this map here.
Yeah, I mean, Marietta, they're definitely not down though. They only lost 1 round. Of course, if they lose this, their econ's going to be a little rough, but we'll see them take their wall.
Going out Sage, McLovin already there. The Trapwire gonna get the clone, and he's gonna do a little bit of damage. As soon as that clone gets hit, you can hear the Yoru TP into sight, and Spike's gonna go down on A. Grenade going out. Trying to see if he can get a res off. Yep, the res off, going out. Gonna get him. OPD's and Pelican. Oh, Pelican doing some heavy lifting here, and OPD's gonna get taken down. Oh, McLovin barely surviving with his life there. The concuss going out. Oh, Moon gonna get there. They hear Moon. They know where they're just gonna get sprayed down, and unfortunately, Void Storm gonna get McLovin. What a round! And you know what? It's already it's round 5. It's round 5, and the hits keep coming from both sides. 2 ults though that could change the course of this game. Rolling Thunder and Viper's Pit.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough for Marietta to win this round. Split is such a big map that long-range weapons are very strong. So having a rifle advantage is even more pronounced than normal.
Yes. Obviously just trying to do a half buy. What we in the business call a half-ass buy. Please pardon my French, that is what we call it. Nick Love already gonna get onto site. He's gonna take Moon down, and the Reckoning online won't use it though. If he's smart, he will not use it. He's just gonna look for where the Spike was planted. Gonna get healed. Here we go. Here comes the Reckoning. The Reckoning gonna get one back site. Gonna get one noted, and he's just out. Fully blind again. I worry for the player's eyesight more. The spike is down. They got the spike here. So now they just have to wait out. What a great round to come back. 2v2. 2v2, the Reckoning out as well. Here comes the Reckoning. That is, of course, the name of Harbors. Oh, gonna ding him. He's gonna take down Gargoyle. What a great... Oh, there. Lighting him up really hard there. And Pelican's gonna clean up a thrifty for Marietta here. The Reckoning OPs. Bringing the Reckoning there.
That was a little scary at the end there. As a 1 versus 1, of course, the Viper was low, but I mean, he came out swinging and he was able to close out the round.
Yes, obviously Pelican, a very smart move on Pelican there. There's one thing that is drilled into our heads every practice: do not dry peek. Even if it's the smallest angle you have to clear, use a little bit of util to clear it. And as you saw there, the breach flash, one of the hardest to dodge in the game, one of the ones that lasts the longest as well. Oh no, that's everybody. That's everybody on one cam. And that is the clone, I believe. Yeah, that is the clone. Welcome to their world. Nile gonna take down Gargoyle. Oh, Pelican! Gonna get J-Bleach. McLovin, the Neural Theft, coming very clutch here, and he's gonna use the Clove to get in, and he's not gonna be able to get it. Pelican gonna take him down, though. And that's all that they needed, though. Janoki coming out, Void Storm. Nile's just gonna stick it. That is exactly what Nazareth did to them. A little bit of taste of their own medicine. This is our home, as Niall said, Sage. And again, we see the timeout coming out quickly from Nazareth. What a round.
Yeah, and they completely switched up their strategy from what they normally do. Typically, we see them spread out. I think, especially in this map, they've been playing a lot faster. Maybe they're feeling a little bit of pressure from Nazareth. But thank you, Dank Dono, for the first time chat. Of course, Nihil, your GOAT. Up 10-5 on the Sage.
And I will remind you, the people in chat, which you are seeing here, you will see 3 minutes later. We're on a 3-minute delay to preserve competitive integrity. So here we go. The timeout, though. We have seen the timeout come quickly from Moon, from Nazareth. I'm wondering if they're doing it quickly to end it, but also do you think that this is gonna end up biting them in the behind later?
I think it might, because they're changing their strategy. I think going into this game, they're like, hey, let's completely change it up on them, and it's not really working out. So if they go to their spread out strategy again and Marietta just reads it and plays well, and it doesn't work out for them, they won't have a timeout to use, and Marietta will just run them over. But we'll get to see what happens as the round starts.
Obviously, it is still too close to call. It is still too close to call. As you saw in the last game, 13. The first game was 9-13 Nazareth. The last game was 13-11 Marietta. This is going to be a hard-fought game. This is going to be who wants it more. This is going to be who wants more stamina. Shots already destroying the wall. The wall at mid. Austin, excuse me. Austin going to go and do a little bit of a flank here, I believe. Yeah, he's going to do a flank. He's 2 to Showstopper. This is a great play. Pelican going to get taken down. He's going to drop, make a little bit of noise off their feet. And that's going to be the breach. Oh, coming out, Niall. Going to take down the Viper. 2 spotted from the trips. Very powerful. Hey, OPN's spotting the barrel of the gun. OPN's going to get a 3K. He's like, hey, what's up, buddy? And now, Austin's going to get noted. Flank. 1v1. We have OPN's with the spike, 1 cascade. He saw the barrel of the gun and was like, yo, what up? Flicking around. Gonna take a little bit of damage here. Reposition. He has time. Wall coming back online as well.
30 seconds left.
He's just gonna hold this angle. Again, you have to be very careful. Have to not overextend here. 86-20. It's a 1v1. 14-13. The clock ticking down, and he's going to get it with a 4K. What a great shot there. And you can see he's very hyped about that. We really need some soundproofing in this room.
What a play. I mean, even before him clutching that, he made use of the chaos. He cut through and he got like 3 kills, I'm pretty sure, immediately. Well, not immediately, but on site.
And can you look at that? The Reckoning coming back online. The Rolling Thunder online for Marietta. This is the Marietta coming out with a lot of momentum early here. They just need to keep this momentum going, keep Nazareth on the back foot. But hey, Nazareth's not going to go down without a fight. We've seen that. Who's next? The Yor ult coming out. They have a KJ ult and they have an Omen ult as well. So, this is going to be an interesting how the round plays out. The trips for information. Breach going to stun up there. OPD's going to get Moon. OPD's going to get Moon immediately. That's a huge pick. And I believe they're going to play up. Nope, now I'm going to deny the KJ lockdown. And that is going to... Gargoyle's going to get 2 off of that swing. They're going to get noted. Trapwire going to get triggered. Trapwire going to get triggered, and they're going to have to run as quickly as they possibly can. The length, the bit, how big this map is not helping them, excuse me. So here we go. The round slowing down again. They have people Nile with a good flick there. Taking advantage of the Breach's whiff. Nile they're gonna check. Now I'm gonna get that one down. And now that's all they need. Austin gonna clean up the rest. What a great round. What great team play. GLHF Austin. You already know. Marietta's having fun picking up the Champions 2024 Phantom here.
Yeah, I mean, the end of that round, it was a good play, I think, for Nazareth to go over towards B, but it made it hard for the rest of the team to get on site. We saw one player having to run all the way, I think, through defender's spawn to get on site, and at that point, the round was pretty much over.
The round was pretty much over, and we're getting into Overwatch levels of ults right now. 5 ults collectively between the two teams. The Resurrection, the Reckoning, the Rolling Thunder, and the Showstopper coming online for Marietta, and of course, the Killjoy, the Lockdown, also online. Austin going to thought about peeking, gonna back off. Again, Moon's gonna get noted by Pelican and set down immediately. They pre-fire some angles here as well. So now they're just holding some crosses here. The wall has been broken at mid. And you know what? They're just gonna hold here. The round's slowing down again. This change of pace, Marietta has adjusted to the change of pace here. OP is gonna go check. Gonna be very quiet about this. Gonna go check. Gonna jiggle. Gonna jump peek that. Not gonna find anything. 10 to the wall. Nile gonna get one. Nile gonna get a McLovin gonna get a second. Gargoyle not. Gargoyle's gonna take Austin down, but that's what they need. Gargoyle was looking in the wrong direction. Get him a map. He was lost there. And you know what? OP knees. The cascade going through. The side OP knees. What a good end there. 7-2.
Yeah, Nazareth potentially, I don't know, counting their days here. I mean, the timeout did not help them. They've yet to get a single round since their timeout, I'm pretty dang sure. And I'm pretty sure they also had a choice between Split and Ascent, and currently Marietta is looking much more strong on Split.
Yes, because obviously with Ascent, Marietta, at least when talking to the guys, because I am a part of the team, when we were going through the map ban process, they immediately said no Ascent because Killjoy is a real agent in this game, which means that they can just they can make a few setups on B and completely deny anything. The enemy KJ, they should run. Marietta not gonna run from the fire and the flames. They're gonna persevere through the fire and the flames. And he's gonna get flashed, and Moon gonna get taken down. No, Moon gonna take one down here. None of them are gonna get detained. And now that is a clone. What was Moon doing there? He thought he was a YouTuber or something with the gritty swing. I don't even know what they were doing there. And Pelican, oh my gosh, Pelican obviously upset about that one. And a blind out. Austin's gonna just clean up there. Great round. They're gonna call for Pelican. They're gonna have to spike and just call for Pelican to take it. The Rolling Thunder, a big one. Tak tak is what he says. Thank you. There.
Yeah, that was a bit of a weird play from Nazareth. We saw them instantly mow down the wall in mid, which I think is a good idea because it opens up the opportunity of you pushing mid.
Are they?
But then they instantly, like, a couple of them ran up through mid and a couple went through B. They tried to go for a split play, but I think because they broke the wall so early, it made it pretty obvious where at least some of the plays were going to be.
Yeah. Obviously, Nazareth may be panicking a little bit here, but, you know, there's still a whole nother half to go.
And we'll get to see if they do the same strategy again. I don't think they will, but maybe they'll try A this time. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, the wall immediately gonna get broken again. He's just gonna hold the slow orb there. Enemy spotted A. Austin with a ratty position on B, though. That was only one spotted by Pelican. He's gonna reposition here. Not use the blind. That is a fake Yoru clone. He's gonna get stunned. He's gonna get flashed twice. Niall gonna take Moon down. And he's gonna get flashed again. Ay. OP knees. And Niall, they're gonna need to check. They're gonna need to get their eyes checked. McLovin on the flank gonna get one. Neural theft coming online. The ult going out. And you know what? They're gonna. Yep, nope. That's all the information that they need for the rotate to B. Omen also there. Gonna get one. Niall getting Gargoyle. Gonna get a second. Excuse me. And I believe that's gonna be Spike going down. Spike went down. Niall gonna get 3. OPD's just gonna close the round out. He is just Marietta's team just playing together, playing so well together.
Yeah, and they're probably looking back, Nazareth, like, what the heck is going on? We got Sage 19-6, Battle Sage coming true, and the
Sage.
Duelist is on the bottom. I mean, Nazareth is probably scratching their heads. I'm guessing because they peak mid so much, Nihil is able to get a lot more engagement.
They were not expecting the Sage pick when they went split. I bet that they were guessing that because they saw OPD's on Viper on Icebox. They also were going to guess that OPD's was going to go Viper here. But then OPD's swapping to Harbor. Harbor, I say Harbor is a matchup check. Because Harbor is... It's just like this age-old Siege joke about, you know, why isn't this really used in pro play? Like, why? Because Tachanka. It's the same along the lines of Tachanka not being used in pro play. OPD's going to take Moon down immediately. I don't know why Moon keeps attempting it. OPD is already adjusting to it. He is just OP. Yeah, no. Let's turn the tide here, folks. The Reckoning going out, and that's going to be some fall damage taken because fall damage is McLovin. Carrier denied. Austin, unfortunate timing there. Going to get 2. What is that? What are they doing? It was like whack-a-mole. Play some whack-a-mole up in A site. Excuse me, my voice is getting messed up right now.
But McLovin will know that the Killjoy is low, so he's got the advantage in this fight. He just has to be careful where the Omen is because he's not sure. But he'll go in, try and look at vents. The Omen could be anywhere.
A ping coming out there telling them to watch that. Again, he has util on B.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds remain.
Spike is not down yet, so they have to plant soon.
Spike planted B. They just took that and rotated. So yeah, no, they found the wire. They found the wire, the trap wire. And also note, the camera gonna go down. Both trips down. 2 cages remain. Like we said, no plan survives first contact. So they're gonna have to think on their feet. No, they're gonna clear the angle. McLovin gonna clear the angle. He has to move a little quicker here.
Yeah, he has to clear all of sight, and he doesn't have much time to do it.
Yeah, no, he's gonna get taken down.
Yeah. Gargoyle going huge there with 4 kills. I don't even remember. I mean, there was a humongous wave of chaos on A site, and I didn't catch much of that.
So yeah, obviously, OPNE's gonna take the spike here, and you know they're gonna just. This is gonna be an interesting Harper. That's not an agent in the game. Harbor on B site is probably one of the ones that's gonna be an interesting one. Very very hard to play against. And you know what? All the pings going out, they're just communicating. Communication, a big part of this game as well.
Here.
Yeah. So here we go. The spike going to Harbor. They're gonna pre-file that corner because it is a common spot for attackers to attack. Again, a microwave setup here from KJ. One of the reasons why I believe they banned Ascent quickly, because of those setups that can happen from KJ. They're gonna note KJ, they're gonna note Viper. And now they're gonna have to go and get Plant down. Here we go, Harbor's Cascade, barely a pixel, a half, almost a quarter, almost like a quarter of a hitbox there. Dodging the aftershock, gonna jiggle. Moon gonna take down Pelican. Moon, yikes! Again, the unmatched power of the sun, water rising. Gonna buy some time. Again, they're gonna have to spike. They're just gonna have to spike. They're literally just gonna have to spike. Yeah, they have to spike, and that is an unfortunate round from for Marietta, 9-4.
Yeah, the smoke on site made it really hard for Marietta to know exactly where the opponents were. We saw they were both together. Obviously, we saw one was diffusing, but because that smoke was there, the Killjoy was able to reposition and get a kill onto, I think, Pelican, and that opened up the end of the round for them.
Yes. They cannot let go. They cannot let go of this momentum. Please, guys, grab this momentum and hold on to it with everything you've got. Niall twirling the knife. He's locked in. He's not in an echo drone, but he sure can clutch. Again, they're going to double swing this because this is another angle that is very common for defenders to hold. Gargoyle going to take down Pelican immediately. They did not have any shields. Oh, they're going to immediately grab. Just go off. Yeah. Already calming where some people may be. The Spectre kill. Now it's a 3v5. They have to play this smart. They have to play this together. Reach Aftershock. Util noted, that is. Again, the Aftershock. He's going to note all three of them. Austin going to get one. And no, it's just a little bit too much for Austin. Unfortunately, 9-5 here.
Them being all on site is very difficult on A site if you're retaking against that many people, because like you saw, they can all just util dump and there's literally like nowhere you can hide. You just get run over pretty easily.
Yep. So obviously they're giving the defuse to Viper here for the Viper's Pit. Viper's Pit, at least on B site. This happened in the Gen G Sentinels match. As soon as that Viper's Pit was up, one whole site was locked down. Like you cannot even push into a site.
Yeah, and potentially the defense is looking a little bit easier as Nazareth has been making a bit of a comeback, but we'll see Marietta push towards the middle.
Yep. So obviously here a little bit. The round starting off slow here for Marietta. Again, the change of pace can go both ways. They're just waiting. Cascade wall. Cascading to block off mid. Gonna stop that! And, excuse me, voice crack. Gonna get one. Pelican gonna get one. Fully stunned, though. A little bit worse for the wear. Ouch! Again, the flash. Also gonna get Moon! And yeah, Niall just hopping down. You can hear the woohoos coming from. We really need soundproofing. But sometimes it makes for some funny moments. Austin gonna plant. Gonna get the plant down. One more to Showstopper. And yeah, no, he's gonna be noted. This might just be a save round for Nazareth.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the exact opposite of what we saw last round, where
Nikolova getting him down. It's that Counter-Strike. It's that Counter-Strike gun, man.
Yeah, that time it was Marietta with a huge advantage, and they actually predicted Nazareth pushing when they used their utility, which was really, really good because that shut down not only Moon, but also the Breach, who was trying to run away after the play went haywire. So
yeah.
Huge shutdown from Marietta.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Already placing the Trips flank here. I believe this is going to be an A hit. but OPNE is gonna get a buy here. So here we go, 10, 2, 5. That is an immediate use of some util. Pelican gonna trade out Nile. And now that's a 1-for-1 trade there. And this just got a little bit harder for Marietta to push in. As you can see, the wall there, gonna check every single corner. Yep, Showstopper coming online as Austin grabbed the alt orb there. Boombot going out for information. Now they can play post plant. That's a paranoia. McLovin gonna get the Viper. Austin gonna back off from the Omen as well. You know, the breach util. He's gonna place this. He's gonna place the glove down to give him time. 2v2. Where was Pelican looking? OPNs! Not gonna be able to get the clutch there, but and yeah, no, they're gonna have enough time as well. Not gonna be able to stall for long enough. I don't know what happened with Pelican there.
Yeah, I mean,
something he has been complaining about his mouse before. So I will not be surprised to see if there's going to maybe. I don't know what is going on right now. I'm watching the chat as I'm watching the in-game chat as well because that was interesting.
it is. I mean, these rounds are way more chaotic than what we saw in the past games. So I think especially Nazareth, they're doing a lot more different plays, a lot more aggressive plays than we've seen in the past. So
yeah,
it's shaping up to be an exciting third game.
6-2-10, Marietta's favor. Obviously that little bit of utility at the beginning. Ow! Again, a flash, and they're just gonna start flashing through, and he's gonna see him. Moon gonna get a 2 off of that. Getting away with murder, unfortunately, for Marietta there. Yeah, no, they're gonna be forced to back off here. Moon, his entire his contribution to Nazareth, it cannot be overstated or understated. He's done a lot in this game alone. Shots coming out there. 2 pre-fire some angles, and he's gonna catch 2, but will not be able to punish. Gonna go in, hop in. Nickelodeon gonna use a cage there to give them a smoke off and run. Throwing the satchel to get into sight quickly. Pelican gonna lose his 1. McLovin also gonna lose his 1. Now it's Austin in a 1v5. Gonna almost catch Moon, and he's gonna get fully stunned. Unfortunate there. Austin gonna get 1 though. That's all he can do though. Unfortunately, the swing there in time.
Yeah.
And yep, here we go. This is gonna be the interesting round for Marietta. Moon's ult online, Viper ult online, Omen ult online.
They're also like very one-sided. Typically, I mean, there's been a couple clutches, as we'll see the timeout come out from Marietta, but a lot of the times it'll be like a four-man alive, and then they just like win the round instead of having like lots of trades come through.
Yeah, the trades very huge. So yeah, obviously tripping up Marietta a little bit. This is a different side to Nazareth that we have seen a little bit more aggressive. So this is going to be an interesting round. Although what may alleviate the pain here, Neural Theft, Reckoning, and Showstopper online for Marietta. This is going to be an interesting set of rounds.
Yeah, especially, I mean, Pelican, he's only 1 off, and Heal, he's only 1 off too, so Marietta almost has all of their ults, I mean, and same with Nazareth. I mean, they're not as close on their last 2 ultimates, but they got 3 ultimates to work with as well. And another thing I'll note is the kills are a little bit more spread out for Nazareth compared to previous rounds, so it seems like they're probably working a bit more as a team. And but still, though, I mean, we've seen some plays from Moon, we've seen some plays from the Viper, we've seen plays from Nihil, we've seen plays from OPNs. I mean, there's a lot of spreading of the love so far in this game, as we'll get to see what happens this round as Marietta takes a bit more of a spread out approach.
So here, round 17 in this 3-game series, swapping the spike to OP knees. Trying to bait out some util here. From the Yoru.
Yeah, they're playing a lot more patient than they were
Not
before.
overextending here because they do not have the gun advantage at all. Like you said! You know, they're gonna have to just immediately go off rip. And, you know, gonna use the boombot to get information. To get nothing. Botted blocking a little bit there. The Viper wall going out. The decay coming in. Nile already taking tower control. Gonna get the Omen, and now he has a Vandal. The Neural Theft coming out. This is where the round's gonna be great. Oh, they're all coming screens. They're all coming screens. And I believe this is where we're gonna see a little bit more of a spread. They have to get the Viper out quickly. They're gonna turn the tide here. Marietta gonna turn the tide. They're forced to back off or get stunned. Here comes the party. Also gonna get Void Storm. Nile gonna get Moon. Love to, you know, you love to hear that sound when you hear "Here comes the party" and then the kill sound right after that. So here we go. Sound in hand, flawless for Marietta, coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely used that timeout to their advantage. Nazareth was bringing it back, and they just showed them who's boss. That was huge, and like we said, it's a very one-sided win most of the time, and hopefully we'll see more of those coming out from Marietta as they make use of their new strategy. I think it worked well for them on that rotate. They made good use of their utility, especially those ultimates coming in.
And they played as a team. They played close together. They played as a team. They played very, very well. And like that, and I know that's like what you're supposed to do in a team game. Welcome to my world. He's just gonna snag he's gonna eat the orb, and here we go. It's gonna be a rush play, Rolling Thunder. The DK coming in, pushing them down to only one. I don't think that's what he wanted to do, but it doesn't matter. Austin gonna get traded out. Austin gonna get one as well. The ult is down. The entire off your feet here. Ult's being traded. Yoru ult going out. Also,
Player standing.
it's last player standing. Playing off, and he won't be able to get it. Again, the gun advantage, one of the issues. There, 11-8 is still a 3-round difference for Marietta. And I'm looking at the scoreboard, and I'm scratching my head right now. Nile is 25-12. Battle Sage.
I mean,
What?
if you want a Battle Sage, it kind of works because her ultimate is really good, so her getting those kills gives her more and more ultimate wars that she can use to basically make it a 6 versus 5, of course, if you can get the revive off.
If you can get the revive off, most of the time, the second that they hear, "You will not kill my allies," the defenders or attackers will just immediately push that. It's the same thing with the Clove. Ultimate, gonna jiggle peek this, fire a few shots.
They bait out an Omen smoke from the opposite team, which they'll actually use to push up.
Yeah, Nile pushing up, gonna take some space here. Round slowing down, Marietta doing what worked the last time, which was a slow, methodical push, clearing every corner that they can. Wall going out, gonna check the corner. A microwave setup. Nile gonna get Void Storm, gonna heal himself. Now gonna watch that. Gonna get that, and oof. The microwave setup stalling, giving Nazareth the precious seconds that they need. Mickle Moon gonna get taken down by Mickle Moon. Gonna take down McLovin. Excuse me, words are hard right now as everything is happening so quickly. Gonna get swung, my Nile. Gonna take down Moon. Are we gonna see the raise? Now we're gonna see the ultimate coming out. Spam through the smoke. OPDs! Not gonna be able to get anything. There's gonna be a tremor there. Again, the slow, the util. Last player standing. OPDs! Gonna get one. Keith's not gonna get the second.
Guys, we have advantage.
Oh yeah, they're not going to be able
They
to
don't have
win that
enough
round.
time.
Man, they were so close to winning that. All these rounds, it's like they have it in their hands, and then a bunch of chaotic stuff happens. They go down to a number disadvantage, and they're not able to clutch it up.
And as you can hear, we do not, again, the soundproofing joke.
But
Coach
I mean,
Game's not happy with that round.
it's okay. Marietta is still at a 2-round advantage here. They're 1 game away from match point, and if they win that, they'll finish out the series strong. But we'll see them go pointed towards a B and mid now.
Okay, McLovin going to probably play a flank role here. More of a flank role. Play ratty. This is what we call defaulting. They're going to play for picks. Wait and see if Nazareth is going to get greedy. Because more often than not, the first kill, whoever gets the first kill is going to have momentum going into the round. Going to check it. Nile, Gargoyle, going to take down Pelican. Now going to immediately trade it. 1-for-1 trade here. Good, like they're going to turn the tide here. As they have to respect that all. McLovin. Nobody on site. Nobody on site, but they are going to destroy the util. They have to get the util down. And here we go. Not planting in the same position. What a smart play there. Who's next? The Yoru ult coming back out. And yep, Austin going to get noted. Austin going to get noted. He's going to get seen. 100% the util coming in. We're going to get taken down. We're going to take down Nile. And he's just going to get out. Just get out for his life. And here we go. Great job there. This was a great play there. And you know, no, they're gonna have one holding the spike, and he's not gonna be able to get.
This is very tough for Marietta. These rounds honestly to me look a lot like what was happening in the second game, where Nazareth just plays retake and Marietta isn't able to figure out how to counter it effectively. Especially what we see is Nazareth, they all focus on 1 point. And because Marietta is spread out, it's very tough for them to defend it.
Yeah, very, very much that way. And obviously a very half buy with what they have right now. And I believe what they're going to do here. If I'm the in-game leader, what I tell the team to do is be smart. Just play slow. A few shots gonna go out. Nothing too badly, though. The Bulldogs burst alt fire. Very nice there. Nile gonna take an aggressive angle, playing very slow. Again, it's the name of the game here. Oh, Moon gonna take Nile down. But won't get traded out. He did take a huge shot there, though. Pelican gonna get Void Storm. That's a 1-for-1 trade. 4 versus 4. And yeah, no, they're just gonna rotate off this. A great position here from McLovin. If he can neural theft, if he can stay alive to neural theft long enough, McLovin gonna get Gargoyle will get traded out by Moon. Well, unfortunately, will not be able to use the util. Austin, very smart there, almost pushing through that and being very smart to use the util. And and he's barely missing that. A Bulldog is what Pelican has. And they're gonna have to have somebody watch the top here as well. Hoping he's alive. 3 versus 3. This is going to be huge. Pelican gonna get fully blinded here. Gonna play anti-flash. Austin, what are you doing? Gonna play in the clove. Just try to play in the clove. He's gonna get one. Oh, Viper behind. I don't think he stalled long enough either. No, he did not stall long enough.
This hurts so much for Marietta. It's so close every time, but they just can't pull it through.
I believe they are panicking a little bit too much. This is something that was unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to need to see, I think, some more coordination from Marietta. I think they need to really press the advantage. Nazareth would never expect Marietta to run up after they have the plant down. And I think they can really just destroy Nazareth's setup for the retake if they push forward as a unit and take down at least 1 or 2 players.
Yeah, big ults almost on line. Moon with 6 out of 7. We have seen that ult so much today, and I'm sure Marietta players are also just as tired of hearing that sound. Gonna use the orb sound cue to try and bait somebody out. You won't be able to get a bait there. Gonna flash out. Check every corner. Open ease. Again, look, this is what we're talking about. They're playing as a team. They are also refragging quickly. We're also there. The neural theft's gonna note a few, and you know what? They got it down. The breach stun going through. Just gonna hold a crossfire, Austin. Do not have to peek. Void Storm, Austin gonna get Void Storm. And now it's just down to Moon. A 1v3. Guy, play it smart. Play in a cross. Don't overextend. Just hold. Hold. Austin! No! Austin was not able to refrag in time.
Oh no, and they're separated. The Yoro might try and pick one of them off.
Oh. He's just gonna hold.
He's not on it yet. Austin is gonna try and stay alive so long as possible. He's got it.
Yeah, he got it.
TP's away to try and save his gun. Oh my god, I'm having a heart attack. This is the craziest game I think I've maybe ever seen, man.
Oh, Moon gonna use the second timeout? I thought it was only one timeout.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've only seen one timeout.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so we're gonna try and figure out what's going on. I didn't think they were allowed to have another timeout, but we'll get to see. And we'll see. What's interesting is Moon has gone up. We talked about it earlier. Moon has gone up, and he's now the top fragger for the team. So potentially he's making some plays, and I think he's really strong on retakes. And because Nazareth has been able to make those happen, he's been able to get a lot more kills.
This is going to be a tough game. Not even our coaches don't know what is going on right now. So this is going to be interesting because
I mean, it's down to the wire.
This is as close as you can get. This is as close as you can get. 11 to 12. This is as close as you can get. Map 3.
A little bit of deja vu. I'm pretty sure Marietta was at this exact same position last time as the look to close it out.
Yep.
Not sure what happened with the timeout, but it doesn't matter. Marietta is about to win this thing.
Yeah, take it. Just take what you're given and go with it. No plan survives first contact again. 7 of 9 Pelicans ult. Austin 6 of 8. The showstopper and Rolling Thunder here. And you know what? I have to give credit to the players. Moon gonna jump peek that. And you know what they're gonna go? The Reckoning going off. Gonna get breach stunned there. So I have to give a lot of credit to the players here. Just giving them as much utility as they can. Obviously, playing 3 games in a row takes a lot of stamina, not only mentally, it is late. So this takes a lot of stamina for them. Yep, the barrier's gonna go down. Moon gonna take down McLovin. Austin gonna reposition here. Off their feet. Marietta! He's gonna get spotted out.
Last player standing.
No, he's gonna get 1 and will be traded out though. We are going to overtime. Overtime on the cards here.
I was really hoping Marietta would figure out how to play that A site because every single time they've played exactly that play on that site, I'm pretty sure they've lost it. It's just very hard for them to deny the retake when they all stay on site like that. We saw Austin. I think he had the best chance of changing that round around.
Just looking in the wrong direction.
But
getting caught out looking in the wrong direction. And we're going to see the same strategy, of course. Niall going to place the wall mid. Now, overtime is a win by 2. And in custom games, and if it goes 13-13, then I believe I do not think it happens in custom games.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what was up with the timeout. Technically, does that mean we should be able to get another timeout? I don't know. We don't really care here. The round starts overtime here in a map 3 thriller. That is 3. They're gonna note 3. They're gonna be almost immediately you're gonna hear that, and that's a rush play. They just practically rushed onto site. Rush A, do not stop. Gorgoyle gonna get Pelican. Well, Moon gonna get Nile. Voidstorm gonna get McLovin. It is now a 5v2. Marietta, need to play smart here. Austin
Last player
gonna
standing.
get taken down. 5 3v1. Okay, he's gonna get Moon and he's gonna get taken down. 12-13.
Man, this
This is going down to the wire. Now they're gonna swap sides. Overtime, match point. This is as close as you can make it.
I am so stressed out right now.
My heart can't take much more of this. Neither can my throat.
Nazareth actually gave Marietta the opportunity to do what they did to them on that site. As we saw, all 5 players on Nazareth were just playing on site, and unfortunately Marietta wasn't able to make great use of their utility, and they lost their duels, which unfortunately
was unfortunate here. Yep, they're gonna do a mid push. The Viper wall going up, gonna decay a little bit of damage here. Nobody's gonna get that back. Viper wall going down in 3, 2, 1. Viper wall is down here. Some pre-fire shots. They're just waiting. The round slow. A slow, methodical round for Marietta here. Gonna slowly, or gonna do the slow orb as well. They have to check every corner. They have to check everywhere, as that it could have been a rat spot. Again, the breach stun coming from on site. I don't think it's the exact right idea to peek while that's on, but they nonetheless they get onto site. Pelican gonna take a little bit of damage from the nano swarm. And you know what? No, that's gonna be a clone there. Oh, he heard somebody. He heard something. This is where they have to play smart. He's gonna get taken down. McLovin gonna get taken down, but they know where 2 of them are. He's gonna dome him. Niall gonna get 1. Austin almost getting Pelican gonna get Moon. Here we go. Niall gonna get 1. Niall gonna get taken down. 3v2. They just have to stall. 3v1. They're gonna have to stall. Austin's gonna get it. We are going 13-13. Another round here for Marietta. Round 26, folks.
Switching sides.
It is a game 3 overtime thriller at Marietta College.
33-19 and 9 for Niall.
Could you ask for a better game from both
Exactly.
teams? They are both undefeated, guys. This is what we wanted to see.
Battle of the Titans. I'm glued to my seat. I don't want to stop watching the Titan battle right now. Excuse me, the Kaiju battle, obviously. But this is what I said. This is a matchup that I believe Marietta is going to benefit a lot from, because it pushed these players to their limits. It made them think more. It made them react more on their feet. It has made them better. I can say that for certain. 13-13 round 26. Not something that happens a lot. Openy's gonna take a little bit of damage, and they're just gonna spot 4 on site.
He's alone right now.
Openy's now gonna get 1. And that's gonna be immediately destroyed. Pelican gonna get that. They're peeking together, and it's paying off. McLovin, 3v2. 2v1, and one's gonna hold the defuse. 1v1. This is as close as you can get here. You check. He's gonna fake the tap, and it's just gonna be. It's gonna hear him. He's gonna have to at least try to get this thing half for them to stand a chance here. He's just gonna stick it. He's gonna stick it. Oh no! He was gonna stick it. It's 13-14, round 27.
Match point.
There we go.
Nihil, if he had stuck it first, he would have got the defuse. He just took a gamble thinking that the Aura was gonna wait again for too long, but unfortunately it didn't pan out for him. It's getting heated, man. They're going B-side this time. Let's see if Marietta can turn it around on attack. Get hopefully a couple in a row here to take advantage in the last game of the series.
This is going to be a thriller to the end. They're going to default here. They're just going to hold. Again, this is when your crosshair is off by a centimeter. You make noise for half a second, and the round goes out. The round gets taken from you. You have to be smart. And they're doing that. Neither team overextending here. Everybody playing together, as you can see. Marietta starting to. That is just going to be, unfortunately, they're going to get noted. And that's the Nano Swarm. Going to get over. Another Nano Swarm going out. The alarm bot Now they're just gonna wait. The Viper util coming in. Clove going down. And here we go. I believe this is gonna be Plant. Plant coming down. As they hear somebody, Viper gonna get taken. Viper gonna get taken down! And McLovin's gonna get traded out. But that's all that they need to know. Gargoyle Moon. Moon gonna take down Austin. Gargoyle gonna take down Pelican. And it's just...
Oh, no.
No. Round 28. And an overtime thriller.
Defenders win.
What a game. An unfortunate loss for the Pioneers, but
Man, what a close.
Getting the score screen up there. What a game. A round 28 and map 3. Wow. We have never seen a map 3 before.
And it was mentioned to me that Nazareth had never actually lost a single map before this. So, I mean, Marietta really showed their worth as a also undefeated team, as unfortunately we will go down to, I believe, 6-1.
Yeah, but again, this is a loss that they can take a lot from. A lot happened in this game. Players stepped up. Players were pushed. And like when two kaijus clash like this, it's going to create change. It's going to cause a chemical reaction. And again, like Nile 36, 21, and 11. OPNE's 20, 22, and 6. McLovin 16, 23, and 9. But like this was a great match on both sides. It just was unfortunately in Nazareth's favor.
Yeah. Props to both teams for showing up. Heck of a performance. For anyone that joined us here on this bright Monday night, I don't have anything to say.
I don't have anything to say either.
You have to be absolutely stunned at what has happened.
This was a great game. Like the scoreboard doesn't exactly show how hard both teams fought for this.
Yeah, certainly both teams coming out better. I mean, they learned. We saw all the adaptations come out from both teams.
Yeah, adaptation, a huge part of this. So thank you guys so much for watching this stream, this game, map 3 overtime thriller here. Unfortunate loss for the Pioneers. Be sure to follow our socials: Twitter, X, Instagram, Twitter, formerly known as Twitter. Excuse me. YouTube, of course, follow on Twitch, and our Instagram and our TikTok as well. From Marietta, Ohio, we sign off for the night.